Start
So,
streaming. Oh, Paula. Ooh, hold on. I gotta wait for it to. Gotta wait to make sure that the shit's even.
What, they
fucking
were hearing our
idiots.
conversation?
No, they weren't hearing the conversation. It's just that I was supposed to start
Oh,
streaming like two
imagine
minutes ago.
if you just streamed all our conversation for the last 2 hours.
If we, for the past 2 hours, if we had streamed all of these conversations, I probably wouldn't have a channel anymore. Okay. Wait, so just says Silver's trying to kiss me with those mistletoes. What fucking mistletoe? These are. This is. This, wait, which way is it? Yeah, this isn't the mistletoe. Wait, is this a mistletoe? I just saw bells. All right. Nice hat. Thank you, Nate Dog. I appreciate it. This is my Santa hat. I have a FedEx Santa hat over there somewhere, but I don't feel like looking for it. Anyway, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to anybody who. Oh, it is a reef. No, the reef is circular. No, it don't matter. Don't matter. And plus, a reef is used to keep away Krampus. Merry Christmas to anybody who celebrates it, and it actually is Christmas for some of y'all. Like I know Shadow Badger.
Manja.
Yeah, Shadow Badger right now. It's Christmas for him. Still
Mm.
Christmas Eve. We got about literally an hour and a half until Christmas. Damn, 11 people in here already. Goddamn. All right. I've been
Six
absent.
people.
No, I have 11 people on mine. Mine is more accurate. Now, I have been missing for like the past month. No Ruby uploads, no streams for the chapters. And that's because the holiday season and work. My sleep schedule sucks. I sleep during the day and I work at night. But that shit's about to change. So, without further ado, chapter 965 and 966. I want to try and make this go until Christmas. Okay. I want to try and make this last until for like another hour and a half. So if you don't want to be here, fucking leave. Please don't leave. I need the views.
Nah, leave. Let his channel die now. The
Shut
amount of
the hell up,
disrespect that
Hockey.
he showed you is unforgivable.
Shut the hell up, Hockey. All right,
Happy Kwanzaa,
960.
everybody.
Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah,
You're not even going
Dorfel
to introduce us, Silvers. That's
No,
a
fuck
bit
that.
harsh.
People know who you assholes are. Hidden Hockey and Shadow Badger.
I have
Hidden
to plug my channel. Come on, Silvers.
Oh yeah, Shadow Badger. Follow, sub to his channel. It won't be linked in the description because it's Christmas and I'm not doing extra work. Fuck that. Only 7:30. Oh yeah, 7:30. It's not even like 10 o'clock yet on the West Coast. North,
Oh,
South,
fuck
East,
the
West.
West Coast.
Yeah. Fuck the West Coast. Everything that's not East Coast sucks, including Australia, the
GMT.
EU.
GMT. GMT.
Fuck
Yeah, I
GMT.
mean, if you like taxes, I mean.
All right, chapter 965. The Kurozumi clan plot. We don't have to go page by page. We can literally just talk about the important shit. Why is that people are texting me? Nobody was texting me Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy. Literally nobody was texting me until I started streaming. Leave me alone. Okay. If this shit vibrate again, I'm turning. Now you want silent. The Kurozumi clan plot. Streamer on his phone. Hey, Dritz, you can't come at me. I'm not the first person who streams and be on their phone. Talk to Brago. Dislike shaking my head. Alright, fuck y'all distract me. Kurozumi clan plot 965. Cover page, Capone is no different than the German pirates. Why? I have no idea. Like what issue did Capone have with the German pirates? Were they like did I miss something? Cause
They
like
disrespected his family.
his family. No.
Family.
Streamer is now ignoring chat. Yo, Dritz, you really trying to kill me right now. Mom's trying to make my little brother go to bed for Santa. Giggity. Alright, yeah, but even still, the German pirates, what was the point of having them on this cover page? Like, all we did was see them and then they get no diffed. What?
Oda's just running out of ideas at this point.
He can't be running out of ideas. The fucking community has thrown out so many cover story ideas. There's no reason Oda should not have anything. Even if it's plagiarized, there's no reason he should have 0 ideas. But regardless, I'm not on board. I'm done with the Capone cover story. He should have fucked off out of the new world already. But instead,
We need Senor Pink. That's what we need.
no, we don't. Why? Please explain to
Because-
me why we need Senor Pink. Because he was a man. Because
Because he's the best character in One Piece.
Fuck Senor Pink. People saw him fight fucking Frankie and was like, oh my god, he's such a man. Hard boiled. He has the saddest backstory in all of One Piece. I want to Senor Pink. I want to Senor Pink cover story. In what way is Senor Pink even remotely like relevant to give him a standalone cover story? Oh, he's gonna go and reunite. Hey, just to drag down. What's going on? Happy holidays, man.
Happy holidays.
Everyone. What's
Yeah.
going on, baby?
I'm talking about how much I don't care about Senor Pink.
Yo, I'm not a huge Senor Pink fan either. I don't hate him or anything,
Yeah,
but
neither do I. But
I'm not one of those diehard loyalists where like after the fight I fell in love with him. But like he's just kind of there.
Yeah, I thought the fight was cool and like it did a lot for Frankie, but at the same time, why did people instantly neck to neck for Christmas?
He's the sprinkles on the ice cream, Silvers. Remember?
No, hell no. That's not
No,
sprinkles.
he's the whole fucking Sunday.
Exactly. The banana, the fucking extra sugar and all. Boy juice, it's Santa Silvers. yeah, funny as hell. I did this last year. Leave me alone. Alright, but yeah, like as soon as like after Senor Pink concluded, I didn't instantly go, oh my god, I want more of Senor Pink. I just looked at him as a side character who was flushed out a little bit more. But people were saying, oh, we need a Senor Pink cover story. We need like to see what he's gonna be doing now. I want more on his backstory. Why?
He's
I
in
think
jail.
I could
people
see more
expecting
interest
that,
on him, but like a cover story. I don't know. Maybe I'm like alone in this, but like the cover stories were never really that interesting.
I think
They're
people are
just kinda there
expecting
to be
sort
filler.
of like a Baroque works of the.
Yeah, that's exactly what I imagine. If we do get a cover story involving Senor Pink, it'll be like the Baroque Works one. If they break Doflamingo out of prison, if they stay with
That
him,
would be best.
if they stay with him, then it's just gonna show them reforming the fucking Don Quixote pirates or the whatever the fuck his crew is called.
I think I would kill myself if they managed to free Dofi.
Imagine
And
that
even
just in the cover story.
And
One
even
of the
if they
main things
do
on the
free
world is-
Doflamingo, remember when Law said that you really don't care about the people on your crew except for like your top 4 executives, you only keep them around for convenience. The fact that they failed him in such a major way, I feel like he'd turn on them, saying, no, you're useless.
I don't think Dofi would turn on them. I feel like he would just kind of like accept it for what they are.
Imagine
It's very
like in
rare
a,
for like even like for the villains to turn on their own crew. Like the only person that really did that was kind of like Crocodile. 'Cause Crocodile was, like,
Crocodile
good fuck.
didn't even say fuck off to his crew. He just didn't escape. Like
Well, he didn't escape, but like what I mean by that is that like during the arc he would attack his crew,
Oh yeah.
except for Mr. One.
I mean, what the hell was it? Who the hell was Pika attacked Baby 5 when she quote unquote turned on them, even though all she did was just go, I love this guy. Which
yeah,
I
but maybe
should-
5
she
is
should've been,
the
like,
literal
killed on the
punching
spot.
bag.
Doflamingo seems
people.
like the type of sadistic bastard who really just go, yeah, you failed, you fucked up, I don't need you, I don't want you.
I
Especially
don't know. I
given
feel like
how he acted
the
towards
thing about
Monet.
Dofi is that he kind of values his family, so I feel like it'd be one of those circumstances where he'd just be like, "It's cool."
I
Did
feel
he
like-
really
I
though?
feel like
Because
Doflamingo-
he kind of showed it. Sometimes.
Well, that's what
no.
the narrative importance is supposed to be. Like he's like a family guy.
Yeah, he values his
at the
family, but
same
he values
time,
he values
viewed
the
himself
top
as a-
4. He values the
He
top
viewed
4.
every
like,
one
I
of
mean,
the
yeah, I
couple
mean, he
here,
killed
though.
Corazon, but like I don't know. He might. One
Like,
Piece is
he
kind of
think-
like
Remember-
consistently inconsistent with that, so I don't really know.
Remember, his true character was at the end of the day that he just saw everybody as inferior. You know.
yeah.
I mean, he did, but he also went out of his way to like save his crew.
We got a bit off
It's
topic
hard to
here,
really
so-
tell.
He saved
how
that
he
useless art lady, Giola.
It's true.
Oh, yeah,
it's
he
true
did
that he
come
did,
back
but
for
did he do
Jola.
that to just sort of further his own goals? Is the question.
He saved Jola. He came all the way from Dressrosa for Baby 5 in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
he
he
came
literally like
himself.
traveled across islands just to see if those two I mean, those
But
guys
at the
aren't
same
even
time,
worth anything.
But at the same time, he told Monet, like, kill yourself for me. And then when he found out that she was already going to do that, he gave a heartwarming speech. And instead of having that same, like, dissatisfied look on his face when he found out Virgo was about to die, he smiled at the idea of Monet killing herself to kill
But I
the
don't think
Straw
he was
Hats Man.
happy they were dying, but it was kind of more like...
No, it's not that
I mean,
he was
Dofi's
happy that
not
he
like
was
a great
dying.
guy, but it was one of those things where I feel like Dofi's, unlike a lot of people, he kind of understood that was necessary, and he's not like sad about it because he knew that they were okay with doing that.
But was he? Here's the thing, though. Was he really going to just save them, or was it more so that he's pissed off at Law for blowing up this
Both.
factory?
Yeah, going
It
to
was
the
a little
scene,
bit of
going
both.
to the scene himself. I mean, with Doflamingo, like you said, Dritz, it's consistently inconsistent. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like the only people Doflamingo really cared about on his crew were Pika, Trouble, Diamante, and what the hell was and Virgo. Aside from them, like he'll do his best to protect his crew, but that's simply because he knows they're valuable. But at the end of the day, if they fail him or whatever, he couldn't care less what happens to him. But I mean, then again, they have failed him before. I don't know. I feel like Doflamingo is like super manipulative, and he'd do anything to keep his people on his side. But if they completely turn on him like Baby Five did, I feel like he just straight up say, "Fuck
Yeah, I
it,
think it's
you're
different.
dead."
It's like I think Dofi's cool with failure. It's just that if you like basically if you switch loyalties, then yeah, I think it's gonna have a problem with you.
Remember, it wasn't the first time we've seen Dofi put up a fake act. You know, like him being the hero of Dressrosa was all an act.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
but, like, I think he does what he knows is necessary. So like for the longest time, I mean, he stood up for Corazon and gave him special privileges because like the connection. But at the end of the day, he had to get rid of him because he was getting in the way of what he wanted to do.
yeah. I mean, but at the end of the day, we still have to recognize that Doflamingo, even though he is like he does recognize his crew as family and will do whatever he can to protect them, he's not protecting them for the best reasons. He's still an evil piece of shit who literally just wants to see the world burn.
For sure. Yeah.
Nate Dogg said, "Yeah, cover stories are cool and all, but do you see Silvers with that pin, my dude?"
That's more interesting than the cover stories.
Jesus
Not gonna lie.
Christ. Yo,
yeah.
you know what's crazy? I don't remember learning how to do this. Like, for as long as I can remember, this has just been like a nervous twitch for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually just staring at your hands right now. That's pretty cool.
All right, this is distract. Fuck no. All right, see now I don't know what to do.
Now we're not even talking about the chapter.
Yeah, fuck. I don't even know what to do with my hands now. All right, All right, chapter opens up. Odin is on. What the hell just happened? Oh, Odin's on the ship with Toki. Did we cover Toki like when we first met Toki in the last discussion? See, this is what happens when I skip chapters.
Our last discussion was top 50.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like the last chapter discussion. I'm trying to
I wasn't
think.
there.
I don't know because it was fucking like
Yeah, it was like
one panel and that was it.
Hold on, give me a second, because I remember.
Yeah, I mean, we just basically met his wife, and then
met his wife. We
was-
saw them. We saw them leave for the ship, but I'm trying to figure out: did we like the last chapter discussion that we had? Did we talk about it? I apologize. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, whatever.
I really don't. I don't care. I don't care really. Wait, what the hell?
Man.
She's become a nothing character now.
This is the expertise.
Hold on,
of our,
wait. Give me a second.
You know,
I don't care. I'm
stream.
trying to make this stream last as long as possible anyway.
The ideology is.
He wants to get to Christmas.
Hold on, wait.
Odin did it. He fucking held on. He slept.
Yep, we did. Last chapter when Odin was holding on to the ship. Yeah, we did talk about it last time. All right, boom. Odin and Toki on the ship. They're talking about all of the different blues and how big the world is. And did not notice this, but the map Odin's holding, compared to the rest of the world, Wano is so tiny. Where were you born? Okay, the map that Odin is holding, is that their current location, or is that where Wano is? Because I know the East Blue in the South Blue border.
The chapter now.
Yeah,
It has to be.
I know the East Blue and the South Blue border paradise. In the north and west go. So are they in the north? So are they in? Yeah, they have to be in the New World because they picked up fucking Odin.
No, so where it says East Blue, the next to it, that must be Paradise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
there's a-
yeah,
they're in the-
yeah. So they're in the
because
new
remember
world.
the red line, it goes all around the globe, so it meets
All
them.
around the world.
So yes, that makes
Endless
sense.
Blank says, "I don't know what to do with my hands now." Silver's 2019. I didn't. I didn't blocking it. Wait, what the hell?
Nani?
Now I see you. Oh, y'all talking about ridiculous shit. All right, yeah. But Oden Toki's talking about, yeah, I'm from, like, I have no idea where I was born. I'm trying to reach Wano and all that. Marco and them are spying on them, going, oh my god, this is so adorable. OTP intensifies. We all know Zoro and Tashigi are the only fucking drits. We all
It's
know
just
Zoro and Tashigi are the only ship that matters.
Zora and Robin, and that's it.
That makes
Get your
literally no sense.
romance garbage. Go read a shoujo, all right?
Have you ever?
You know?
I like no. In
Okay,
all
fine.
honesty,
I'll
I
read it.
do like romance plot lines in stories, especially in shonen. But just don't go overboard with it, and don't do shit that just doesn't make sense. But
Just
moving on.
Be like Chi-Chi and Goku, and you're
No,
fine.
this
Whatever.
chapter is
you know?
shit.
That's like primo example of what not to do. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what you
Chi-Chi and
do.
Goku are
Don't make
cool
it the main
and
focus
all.
of the story.
Yeah, like don't make
That's like one of the worst romances of all time. Dude.
Don't
do
make
that.
No,
it.
that's not.
No,
that's
don't
not
make it the
true.
main. Don't make it the main focus of the story. Like Chi. Like, yeah,
All
don't
that thing was
like.
off panel. That was the
Yeah,
point
make
of
it
it.
off
Like, the point of
panel.
it was they had their babies and everything. Like that was just off screen. They did time skips. They just skipped the time that Goku spends at home. Like Akira just moves on. You know, like
skips the
for
time
example,
that
you
he
can
spends at
have
home.
Luffy
Goku's
meet
never at
Boa.
home. Goku's a bad father. No, we're
Yeah,
not doing.
key
We're not
example,
doing this
don't do
again.
that.
We're not doing
no,
this.
no,
We're
no,
not doing
no,
this
don't
again.
do that.
We're not doing this
Keep
No,
on
again.
the
that's not.
fucking chapter,
That's
people.
not true because people just don't realize there's actually.
Okay,
a lot.
okay, hockey.
No, it's
One Piece,
trash,
One Piece,
objectively.
One Piece. Odin is talking about the expanse of the world government and how crazy it is that there's one organization that controls the entire world.
No
Whitebeard's
one
like
fucking cares about this, Oda. Come on.
Whitebeard's
point
talking
is-
about your country is still free for now. And then they have a time skip, and like one of the greatest characters in all of Wano is born, Momonosuke. So he really wasn't
Yeah.
lying. He really wasn't lying about like me and Roger and shit. Cause I remember a while back we were talking about the legitimacy of him meeting Roger, and we were like he had to have like your first memories are retained at like I think the earliest is like age 2, but that's in rare cases and shit like oh damn and for Momonosuke to have met Roger, he would have had to have been born at a point that we were like, yeah, it just does make sense. Apparently, it does make sense. Gohan and
anything,
In
Videl
manga,
were
they have
good.
memories from birth.
Word, right?
anything directly related to Odin in this flashback is shit.
What?
But what
It's
I hated it.
fucking pointless.
Badger, put down the sauce.
I mean,
put
I'm
down
not
the
gonna say you're
sauce.
wrong, but I need to not be a drag down, so I just got to hate it, dude.
Just be Uterus. It doesn't fucking matter.
Like, then people will complain.
Hey, it don't matter. The more controversy, the better. That's how
Anyway,
channels
it's-
get big.
Yeah, right.
That's how
the
channels
whole
get
point
big.
of the whole point of a flashback is giving us new information, but this doesn't give us any new
Are you
information.
talking about Odin Goat? Top law.
I mean, it's just like further expanding on the ignorance of isolated countries, even though we already knew that
Just,
shit.
we already know the ignorance of Wanoians or whatever the fuck they call themselves.
Wanoians? With
But,
no
you know,
ears.
we want to know lore about the actual One Piece world. That's what we got in this last chapter. But this chapter was just fucking filler.
It really was. All right, but what the hell is
Even with the
the samurai that came with
Blackbeard,
Odin? Oh,
He's
fuck.
Aizo.
Yeah, Aizo.
he's like, oh, so we need to go back because you're a criminal.
Yeah,
Fuck off, Aizo.
Aizo is expressing how unsafe it is for Momonosuke and I was about to call her Hiyori and Toki. You're a wanted criminal now. You're a part of this dude's a part of Whitebeard's crew with a child. Wait, does that technically mean that Momonosuke was a part of Whitebeard's crew?
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
And people don't want him as a straw.
Put that on the
hell
One
is
Piece
wrong with y'all?
fandom website.
Hell is wrong with y'all? That boy was a part of Whitebeard's crew. Chill out. And
Yeah, I just want-
Rogers.
I just want to put Aizo just tell him to put his flintlock into his mouth and press the trigger.
Yo, Shadow
Fuck
Badge,
that.
you need to stop drinking, bro. You really
I'm
do.
not drinking.
Drink
I'm
more.
drinking
Please stop
about 5 hours.
All right, but we see the creation of the divisions for Whitebeard's crew, and much like everybody speculated, Odin was put in charge of the second division.
Alex Stritz's favorite, the greatest face, comedic.
The
Comedic
fucking meme
greatness
face.
from
You
Oda.
know, it's really
Fucking
comedic
faces.
if you put it in literally every single chapter. That's how you know it's funny.
Yeah, I feel like Oda has been like doubling down with the meme faces.
Don't
and
you see
it's
how
starting
funny
to get
that
old.
is?
It's starting to get
It's
old.
in every chapter. Wow.
It was funny when
fuck
we
am I
first saw
supposed to
we
care
saw
about?
Robin
Hold
do
my
it.
finger.
When we saw Robin do it, it was funny then, but like we saw
That's because
Whitebeard
Robin,
do
the
it.
last time she did it was 600 chapters ago.
Like we saw the first time we ever saw Robin like have some crazy expression on her face was in Dressrosa, right?
No, it was Ennis Lobby.
Wait,
No.
what crazy expression did
What
she have in Ennis
crazy,
Lobby?
funny expression did she make in Annie's lobby?
Well,
Yeah, right.
that was her crying face, but that was like the only time
That
she
wasn't-
showed him.
nah,
That was
that's not what I'm
no,
talking about.
I'm
That's like a
talking about a
serious
mean face. Yeah, that was a serious expression. I'm talking about a mean face.
No,
Yeah,
Wano was the first time then.
No, it wasn't Wano. Remember in Dressrosa when they
Dressrosa,
found
whenever
out,
the Tontatas were being fooled by Usopp.
and yeah, she made the shock face.
Yeah.
And then
Ah.
it's funny when it's Robin because like she's always straight faced. I mean, but now Oda is kind of like we saw Whitebeard do it twice in one chapter, and it happened back to back for Whitebeard in both and like following chapters. That it gets old.
Can I just say, what the fuck is up with these panel lines? They just like cut half a, like just a minuscule amount. Like,
They're black. It's supposed to indicate that this is a flashback.
no, but like some of it's like there's literally just like an eighth of a panel that's just been cut out. And, like,
Oh,
well,
that's
what-
supposed to be. That's supposed to. I think that's supposed to represent like a transition, like a camera pan over.
That's a transition
Yeah.
of time
Stupid.
Oh shit.
and location.
Yeah.
And
They pick up and apparently people are telling me, yo, that's Jaya right there, and like they find Blackbeard as an orphan. I don't think that's Jaya because they still I think that they're still in the new world. Like I don't see
they
any
are
reason.
in the new world according to that map.
Yeah,
That's
like
just a
they're
generic town.
yeah, there's no reason for them to leave the new world right now. Hell,
People just
Whitebeard.
wanted to be from Jaya because that's where we first saw Blackbeard.
What reason
They
would
wanted
he
to
People
make
are
have?
Jaya was like his
fucking
projection
idiots.
is where he's from.
Yeah, I was arguing with somebody on Thriller Bark. They were saying it has to be Jaya. What reason would Blackbeard have for going to Jaya like pre-time skip if he's not from there? It was just him revisiting his home. I'm like, wasn't he already pursuing Luffy at that time?
No, he was already in he was already in the gang at that time because he went to Chopper
West.
to Drum Island. He had
Oh,
destroyed
yeah,
Drum
yeah,
Island.
yeah,
He
he
was
was
going
al-
around gathering crew members basically.
Okay, yeah, so I was
Same
wrong
thing
about
Luffy
that.
was doing.
I was wrong about that. I may need to apologize to that dude, but even still, he's still wrong. Blackbeard doesn't have to be from Jaya. Like
I mean, he could be for all that we know, but I mean, I don't know if this would be the first time that Oda's just wrong geographically. I mean, he could easily be from there, and they're just like, map was wrong. I don't know. I don't think he is though. It's not.
yeah, I don't think he's from Jaya. Like, what significance would that hold? Especially if you're trying to build up the mystery of like what's going on with him, especially his body, for him to be
Well, I
from
think people
Jaya.
just wanted it to be something special because the panel that we got when Blackbeard was introduced was basically nothing.
Pretty much.
So I think people were just like, people like Blackbeard. I like Blackbeard.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
do
no,
too.
he's actually
For some
from
some mystery, something that's more
he's
than
actually
just
from
exposition.
Potterland because he's actually the minister of cherry pies.
That would be fire.
I've heard people say that Blackbeard is part Sky P and he's part Aura's race. He just doesn't have the
Wait, what?
characteristic. Yeah. There have been stupid theories on what's weird about Blackbeard's body, and one of them was he's part Aura's race. He just doesn't have like that outer
He
appearance.
just doesn't
of
have
it,
any characteristic of a giant.
right? I mean, I
Those
think
guys
my headcanon is that Kaido is half Aura's race, but until
Yeah, well, at least that makes sense though.
yeah, right. All right, yeah, but Odin's doing his normal. I'm running off bullshit, and somehow, and we know that. Yeah, we know that Odin got Orochi a job working for Sukiyaki, but at the same time, why the fuck do they trust him?
Because Odin's a stupid fuckface.
'Cause, like, no, even not even just Odin. I'm talking about the Wano government in
No,
general.
because didn't the witch change
Because they
into
like
Odin?
and Odin recommended him, so it's like auto trust.
Yeah, automatic trust, but at the same time, that's like the whole traitor thing amongst the minks. You're not gonna suspect anything. Like, this is a government, and you're essentially protecting your king. You're not gonna do extensive background checks on the people around him to the point where they didn't even know this dude's last name.
Well, fucking Wano is a mess.
I mean, but
Yeah.
granted, he was 100% loyal to Sukiyaki up until he found out about his family history. And while we're on that subject, who the fuck is this old bitch with Bon Clay's devil fruit?
I don't know. She's probably Kaido.
She's probably what? Yo, Badger, Shadow Badger, you need to go to bed.
No. I'm
Merry
staying
Christmas. You
upstairs.
need to go to bed.
Kaido can offer you
first.
2 fruits.
What up, people? Oh, Anthony. Anthony, fuck you. You ditched us. You dipped out on us.
Yeah, because we
Sheehy.
talked about carpet burns.
No, see, all right. I knew one of y'all was gonna bring that up. No, we're not. No, hell no. Hockey, you were right. I think
What?
hockey. Anthony was the first one to bring it up. He said
I
carpet
think
burns.
Harky's dead.
Oh.
The old bitch is talking to Odin. Is talking to Odin. Tell him. I mean, not Odin. Is talking to Orochi. Why the fuck do I keep getting those names mixed up? He's talking to Orochi, telling him that your grandfather was planning a rebellion or whatever, but he was stopped.
It's like the
Blah blah
longest
blah.
exposition of all time.
Your grandfather was a horrible person. He tried to kill the fucking powers that be. He failed. You could have been the shogun if your traitor's grandfather had succeeded. I feel like I feel like Orochi's flip is not warranted.
But this makes Orochi even worse because he's not even smart.
Yeah, he's flipping. Like, he has this whole flip like he legit deserves to be the shogun.
No,
But
but this is like the typical, being manipulated and saying that you are the true heir or whatever.
The chosen.
no,
Yeah.
not even that,
You're
because
supposed to be
they're
the
saying
chosen
they're
one.
saying
well,
that you should have been.
was a greedy kid too.
They're saying
Well, my
that you
brother
should have
could-
been the king. You should have been.
Then
Yeah,
you are.
they
then
basically.
you are
She
lost.
basically just told him, "You should have been the king of this country. You should be the ruler." But then proceeds to tell him that the only reason you should have been the ruler is because your grandfather was a piece of shit who tried to take over but failed.
Yeah, Oroshi's just.
Like, so
Okay.
he's
that's how people, like,
he
look at
basically
things, so.
his claim to the throne is that like a usurper failed, and he believes that he has the true right to the
Oda has
no.
actually, if there's any small amount of Orochi being an actual good character, it's been completely just thrown away in this flashback.
Oh no, Orochi.
I don't know. I mean, he's really just supposed to be like.
Yeah, he's a
this
greedy
guy.
He's a greedy
No, but,
guy,
like,
but at the same,
The
but
last,
how does
the last chapter in Present Wano showed us that was hinted at that this guy is smart, even though he left the whole route for people to go through.
How
But,
did
yeah.
how did Orochi even get to this place to begin with?
It's really just
I
he
don't
has
know.
good
The setup for this.
yeah,
it's
there
really
is
just he has
hold
a good
on.
intuition.
Yeah, like right here, it goes from
Well,
him
convenient.
saying that he's sorry for lying about his last name and he'll do whatever
it
it
just goes
takes.
immediately to him being in the middle of this building in the middle of like a thunderstorm when this old
With
lady
this
just
old
shot
lady
him.
and this old man.
Where the
And
hell did this come from?
Yeah, Oda has.
you
does
scared
not-
me.
is not great
Don't
at
startle me
handling
like
stuff.
that, old lady. Who are you anyway? So wait, hold on. So what is he even doing here?
What is he doing out there, bro?
Like he's saying, "Who are you? Who are you anyway?"
Well, he
He's
says
never
Granny,
met her.
I mean, I assumed it was his relative because he says Granny, but I don't know. Like, I mean,
No, that's literally just calling somebody
I know
granny.
you could say it's just an old person, but I do think that he actually knows the guy.
No,
He
there's
knows-
he
he
doesn't
knows
know
her.
them. He doesn't know
He
her.
knows
He's saying, "Who are you anyway?" unless that's the person he does know who's changing their face. But apparently this is that old lady. This is her actual face. So
So fucking
how did he get here? What is he doing here? And what prompted this conversation to this old lady just spouting out, you should have been
Nothing, I guess. It just needed to happen.
And what does she gain from this? Like, this is literally just given the reason why Orochi.
Well, I mean, she probably gained something. I'm
Imagine
assuming
if we
that
find out that
character
she's like
we'll
the
find out more
commander.
later who they are, but just which I have no problem with. But the setup for that is just obviously just I can't. Which is basically the theme of the flashback. Oda doesn't have time to actually write the story, so it's just the events happen.
But like the panels also like how much are on page suck, because like on page 13 there's like 16 panels on a fucking page and I have no idea what's going on.
Look, like right here, she's literally telling him, like Sukiyaki's father had no heir, and like your grandfather was among the council who were to be selected to be the next shogun. He wanted to guarantee he was the shogun, so he started killing everybody. Like, what the hell? Hold on. Yeah. All right.
But I love how like
he started killing everybody, every other candidate until it was only him left, and then Sukiyaki was born. Like that's like the premise to every bad mummy movie. Like, there was no heir. I was gonna be the next one, and then the kid was born. Like, there's nothing that.
But that's literally real life. That's literally how like kingdoms, like how empires would be, where if there was a child, like they did blame the child.
They did blame the child, yeah, but in every single situation, they held some type of animosity towards the child, some kind of anger, and there were some attempts to kill the kid or whatever.
Frequent.
But
it was normal.
But it was it never, after that generation, it never continued on the way it is here. Like, this is really a stupid reason for Orochi to go, I should have been the shogun. No, because one, your grandfather wasn't even the next person in the council to be selected as shogun if Sukiyaki wasn't born. So he murdered his way to the top of that council, and then for all we know, he was probably going to kill Sukiyaki's father.
I feel like at least the motivation for this would have been a lot better if Orochi was like literally in poverty and didn't have a nice cushy job working in the government.
He was working for top dogs his entire life.
Yeah, I mean, he was literally working for the shogun, so maybe it would have been a little bit more realistic if he was like living in the gutters.
Even before that,
his like bad circumstances, like wow, look how you're living in poverty in the gutter. It's because of this Y and Z.
Like, even before that, he was working for Yasue. And before Yasue, yeah, you can say that he was probably living like real shitty, but he was still.
Yasue, I'm sure he was living shitty,
but at least he still had the like some semblance of being a good person. Like, he wanted to help.
I think when he's talking to the lady, that's a flashback in the flashback. Like, because he's wearing shitty clothing when he's talking to the old lady.
Oh yeah, and the panels.
When you look beforehand, he has all the robes and everything. So I think it's literally.
Oh yeah, it is because
origin.
It is because it's going from like the black panel lines fade to gray and into white. So it is a flashback into a flashback. Oh shit, you're absolutely right, Hockey.
That's better.
Yeah, all right. That whole rant is I'll take back a little bit of what I said, but even still, this is a shitty reason for him to go about this. You have no claim to the shogunate.
Oh yeah,
don't
he's
matter.
A shitty person. Yeah, he's just a psychopath.
But yeah, like Drit said, he's living in poverty. He wants more for himself. He does, and if he was supposed to be the shogun, if he has even the slightest right to be in the shogun, and he's living this shitty life, of course you're gonna try and grab at that opportunity, especially if somebody with a devil fruit ability to change faces is helping you do it. And I like the
shitty devil fruit.
Shogun, yeah,
design.
Joker. Thank you. It's he has the right to the Shogun and not the Shogun C. Okay, and on one hand, I like that Oda is showing us like where some of like the abilities that we've seen before, like Bon Clay's Devil Fruit.
Yeah, I actually really like that.
I like that we're seeing other people who had these abilities instead of just hearing that somebody else had this ability, or we know that this ability exists because somebody else who had it. But at the same time, I feel like this is
Imagine
reusing
if
a
this
plot
is
point from
actually Bon
Alabasta.
Clay.
Can't be Bon Clay. This was,
Imagine if it was Bon Clay.
No, it's literally impossible.
I
No,
think
because
I
Bon
think,
Clay could just be this woman.
but
No.
but then Bon
That
Clay
How
was
should
would she be
still.
great.
alive?
Then
The
yeah,
greatest reveal of all time that this is Bon Clay.
there would be that literally wouldn't make sense if
Bon
he
Clay
got
goes from pulling off heists in Wano to
not
work for
even
Crocodile.
yeah, right, like
Yeah.
he should be
I don't know
living
about
up
that, man.
he should be living luxury in Wano right now. But yeah, like I
Maybe
like
she
it,
just
but I
wants
feel
to
like this is a
be
recycled plot, a recycled plot point from Alabasta, where they're using this devil fruit to impersonate the ruler and like do shit that's against their will. Which in Alabasta that didn't make sense either. Like they're like you're the king, and the king is telling is like, and people are saying the king said to do this. The king came here, but you weren't there. Like how? How?
I mean, to be fair though, with that fruit, there's literally like nothing else you can do with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's like
Except
literally the
for
only utility of
producing
that fruit that you could use for a plot
Sanji.
purpose.
Hannibal, Magellan.
Wait, what? What Shadow Badger?
What, just seducing people?
Oh, yeah, but
Imagine if
I
he-
said, Odin,
Do you think if Bon
Orochi's.
Clay changed into a woman, do you think he also has a vagina?
Yes, we already know he does. He changes the entire appearance.
But then if he
Grew
like
tits.
changed it into a man and someone had like the penis up it,
We're not
Take
talking.
it
We're
off.
not doing this. We're not gonna do
take it
this.
off. Oh, that's...
We're not gonna do this. All right, but yeah, we see the lady take the different forms, and then presents Orochi. I'm just gonna assume that's the snake fruit model Orochi. Like that's
Probably, yeah.
that's Orochi's devil fruit. And hold on, is it transitioning back to the normal flashback? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, so that was a flashback, and it transitions back to normal with Sukiyaki and Orochi laughing. But
I think Sukiyaki. Is it too early for him to eat a small fruit?
yeah, it is because they don't have
Smile
any
was one
business.
thing before Kaido got there.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
I don't-
What is this old lady's laugh? Do we hear it?
It was like
Ni
Kyo
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 Kyo.
Kyo.
Neo,
so it is
Ni,
her,
Kyo,
but-
Kyo. Yeah. So when Odin left, this old lady was already in Sukiyaki's place.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he was
like,
likely
and
already dead.
But the
Yeah.
narrator says it was not longer after this that news of Shogun Sukiyaki's death swept through. So what was the point of disguising yourself as Sukiyaki?
So because he was most likely already dead, and this lady didn't want to continue to
basically,
play
they just made it known
Sukiyaki.
whenever they wanted Orochi to be nominated, basically.
Odin had an actual conversation with his father when he became a good person, built up his what's name, and then I'm just gonna assume he died shortly after that because Orochi was already working within Sukiyaki's like interior, and then this old lady took Sukiyaki's place. Odin left, and this lady continued to play Sukiyaki until Orochi like gained enough favor with everybody to where they'd accept him as the shogun. Which is probably why he's been the shogun for as long as he has been, because people actually believed in him at one point.
Yeah.
And then Odin came back, and Kaido came in, and that's when everybody lost faith in him, and then they killed Odin. Next, another island that people are losing their shit about, saying that's Ruskaina. That's Ruskaina. Look at the
It's not 'cause
animals.
there's
That's literally
waves.
impossible.
It's not
They're
Ruskaina.
waves.
It's
Yeah,
literally
it's not in the calm belt.
It's literally just generic island, generic
with
normal
generic
area.
animals on it. Yeah.
Lions and
It's
tigers
not
and
possible
bears.
for it to be Isekai unless Oda forgot geography.
Exactly. And we also get the information that Hiyori is already born. Like, Oda is really jumping around when it comes to this. Kinemon and Momo. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, we got 28 people in here. I apologize for neglecting the chat. I really am. Sorry, not sorry.
That's my boy JD Legend.
JD Legend. I know JD. Why
He
do
thought I was from Birmingham.
You are from Birmingham.
I'm not from Birmingham.
You're from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Wait, Dritz, aren't you in Alabama? No, you're still in like
No,
America's-
I haven't told my sister yet.
you're still in like America's dick, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Floridia. All right, we get a shot of the greatest pirate crew to ever exist, the Roger Pirates, Kid Shanks, and I'm still looking. If anybody can tell me, I'm still looking for the image, like the image of Luffy in a similar pose that Shanks is in right now, and I think he's eating something too, and has on a second hat. But Shanks is looking a lot like Luffy in that panel. Not saying that, oh, Shanks and Luffy are related by any means, because that shit's fucking stupid. I still remember I didn't get into the One Piece community, like the One Piece subreddit, until like Fishman Island. But I've been reading One Piece since, not weekly, but I've been reading One Piece since the manga was at Skypiea. And the first theory that I ever heard was Shanks is actually Luffy's father. At one point I believed it, now no. But Shanks is looking a lot like Luffy in this. Just throwing that out there. Hold on.
Yeah, I
What are you
guess.
saying? Dragon got cucked?
No, hell no. Shanks and Luffy have absolutely no relation. I'm just saying that right there.
We finally got our first canon appearance of Scopper Gaban. It was always fun.
Scopper.
That's not his first canon appearance. He was in
His
chapter
first canon
0.
appearances in like the first couple chapters of the series.
Yeah, that
First
too. Like when everybody was in chibi form, when the series was literally written for little kids.
Whenever we
can't
first
remember.
see Rayleigh, I think we also first see like the back, like the like the back of the head of Scopper
Well,
Gaban.
if you want to also talk about the tattooed man, but
Tattooed man.
Oh yeah, the bald tattooed guy after Whitebeard's death. Everyone.
whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that guy. I'm one of the believers that I'm one of the people who believe it's
I mean,
Scopper.
it still could be. The guy still has not made an appearance.
Yeah, people say it's Scopper, Denjiro.
Got some bad genes, bro. He went full bald.
Hey, I know people like that. I know people. One of
I
my
hate to
old
see it because he has such a glorious mane.
right. Look at that I know
Feels
people
bad,
who
man.
I know people who've been growing their dreads out since like kindergarten, and right
So
now,
doesn't that old man have like face tattoos?
no, he just has one going across like his bald head.
So he does have a tattoo?
Yeah, he has a tattoo on his bald head.
So
Hold
I
on.
guess if that was Scopper, he would have had to have gotten a tattoo
After he went
quit
bald.
the crew and then went bald.
I mean, if you want to
don't
change
know.
it, if you want to hide from the government,
That's
and like
22 years.
one of the main characteristics that people know you by is your glorious hair. I'm sorry, it's got to be a sacrifice. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find. Yo, I type in Scopper Gabon, and instantly this old guy comes up.
It's a meta theory, man.
It's a picture of Denjiro, Scopper, and then this old guy. Just look in room with no mics in Discord. That's him in the manga. People were saying, "Oh, that old guy wasn't in the manga. It doesn't really. He's not a real character. It's not canon. He wasn't there." Yeah, he was.
He's canon, alright.
Yeah,
does
he
have a
was.
tattoo.
And Shadow Badger looking no mics. And if y'all want to know what images I'm posting, join the Discord. And Shadow
Also,
Badger, that's
ear-
Scopper's. That's Scopper's first
Does
appearance.
Scopper have ear loopies?
Ear loopies?
earrings.
Doth he have earrings? Not close enough to see right there. Oh yeah, but we see Roger's crew, and they're talking about, yo, Whitebeard's over there, and he's like, hey, let's go fuck shit up. All right, let me see. Does Scopper have earrings? We never get close enough to see. Hold on, let me
go ahead and Google this shit.
Yeah, we never get close enough to Scopper to see.
Gabon.
Oh wait. Chapter 0 or episode 0. Looking at the image of him in episode 0, no, he does not have earrings.
So he, adding on to the idea, he would then have to get his ears pierced.
I mean that's not really a big problem. Like I didn't get my ear pierced. I mean, he's trying to hide. I mean, look at
because he has glasses. Then maybe you should have got rid of the glasses. Apparently, if you have those glasses.
I mean, apparently these glasses are really common. You got Denjiro. You got Scopper and Denjiro, and I'm pretty sure, and Rayleigh. It's just that his aren't blacked out.
Fujitora
doesn't wear glasses. He
does.
When did Fuji have those glasses?
I don't know. Maybe I just think because he's a blind guy, he wears glasses.
That's blindest.
Whatever.
All right, this is the hype chapter that I fucking love, but yeah. 966, Roger and Whitebeard cover story. I actually like the fact that we're getting introduced to some more new Marines, even though they are fodder. Like I like to see more Marine
you like
designs.
seeing the fodder, huh?
Okay, I like seeing
had those glasses.
Vito too. Oh my god, thank you, Hockey. No, but yeah, I like to see fodder with actual designs, even if we never see them again, because eventually, somebody's gonna ask in an SBS, who are these people? Why did you put actual emphasis on giving them why did you put so much time into giving them actual designs instead of just one guy with like standard Marine hat, normal sailor uniform fodder?
Well, I'm just excited for seeing Bege's bounty of 850 million.
Is his
bounty? Say that though.
Yeah,
we can all dream, Dritz. We can all dream. It's Christmas.
Yeah, there's no way he's that big of a bounty for basically.
Yeah, the people who say miracles happen at Christmas time is bullshit. Miracles don't happen at Christmas time. It's just people are more forgiving around the holidays. Silver's is fodder. Heavy, your fodder. Yeah, but just I like to see interesting Marine designs. I like to see when mangaka or mangaka, however you want to say it, I like to see their take on a military outfit. That's one of the reasons that I actually did enjoy Naruto, because the
Navy doesn't really have the same of a good decorum. These guys are walking around shirtless, basically.
Yeah, and why is he wearing shoulder pads?
Poor discipline.
Why is he wearing
a commanding officer? They need to fucking PT these guys until they're dead.
Unless they're above the rank of captain. No, it wasn't captain. What was Tashigi in Logtown?
Bitch?
Jesus Christ. I think you're thinking about Nami.
First officer.
Hockey, we were talking about it the other day.
Well,
I think she's a commander. But no, in one of the SBSs, they said that Marines don't start wearing their own clothes or suits until you become like captain or above, right?
Well, we've only seen the captains get the coats. So.
No, it's not about the coats. I'm talking about in one of the SBSs, it says something about like at a certain rank, Marines start wearing their regular clothes or whatever the fuck they want, and once you reach captain, that's when you get your coat. It's whatever, but yeah, they're looking for Beige. Is that Chiffon? Yeah, Chiffon's getting a haircut when she was supposed to be looking for her sister.
Fuck, I don't want us to continue. Fuck this.
And this hairstylist, I feel like she's gonna get a name or at some point, and she's gonna come back into the story in like 300 chapters, and people are gonna go, "Hey, that's the lady from." Who gives a fuck? Go to callbacks. Now, apparently, Roger does have fodder on his crew. We all knew, but fucking Roger purists the refugees from Oro Jackson say that every person on Roger's crew is an absolute fucking monster. No.
Apparently not the case.
No. Gun Madoki, what the fuck? Don't care. All right, but yeah. Oden is able to blitz is able to blitz people on Roger's crew, one of whom has a pompadour. Don't know why that's relevant. Blitzed. Hey, don't. Whoa.
The pompadours are
the
on
Pompadour guy has a Navy tattoo.
It's not a Navy tattoo. It's an anchor tattoo.
Yeah,
that's a Navy tattoo.
And even Popeye was a sailor. Wait, was Popeye the sailor? Was he in the military?
Yeah.
He was? He was military, right?
Okay,
yeah, he was in the Navy.
Okay.
I mean, I guess anchor tattoos are like a staple of just sailors, not just military.
Okay, why the fuck does Odin in the panel look like something out of Jack Skellington with that smile?
In which panel?
Right
before Roger one-shots him?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Oda, I feel like Oda is like getting lazy with some of his artwork, especially around the nose.
And a second thing, why the fuck does Odin still carry around that bow on his back?
It's a part of his outfit.
Culture.
Yeah, it's his culture. It's a part of a kabuki outfit, right?
Yeah, like means you're gay.
Means you're gay, and yet he has 2 children.
That's a nice cover, man.
Like he fucks this lady on the regular.
No, the ropes give like good blessings.
Young Obama, I'm about to ban you. That's the only thing that I see, but you're implying Mihawk is trash. Crocodile stopped Mihawk. If Mihawk wanted to, Crocodile would not be alive right now. Mihawk
if it was Bullet Crocodile.
Bullet Crocodile, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking
Bullet
Christ.
Crocodile top 5, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ. I really don't want to talk about Bullet right now.
Yeah,
and
no, you don't.
Speaking of Bullet, where the fuck is he?
He is now officially not canon.
He is not canon. Christian, suck it.
Which is also kind of weird because whenever Stampede was coming out, the editors basically said the movie was canon.
Yeah, like.
So I guess it's not canon.
Like I said, every other time, do not listen to the fucking editors. They say shit to hype shit up for the sake of hyping shit up. Information.
Or maybe he got kicked out of the crew already.
No, because remember in the movie he made it to Raftel with them. He got to Raftel.
Well, maybe he's taking a break.
He's taking a break.
Yeah, they sent him on a mission to go take down Big Mom or something.
Yo,
he's the guy with the pompadour.
That shit. Oh my fucking god. Reading this chapter I had a huge fucking grin on my face because I think it was King who mentioned, wait, where's Bullet? Where the fuck is Bullet? He should be here. He's not in the lineup. Apparently, he was supposed to be as strong as Rayleigh, or hell, maybe even stronger. Yet Roger literally says, I don't want my top guys getting hurt. Wait, hold on. I wouldn't know. Okay, I retract that previous statement. In the official, it says I wouldn't want you guys to get hurt. He didn't say top guys.
Disrespect on Scopper right there.
But even still, Scopper is standing next to Rayleigh in like preparing for a fight. I don't see nobody else stepping up. I'm taking Scopper as the second strongest after Rayleigh. Well, not counting Roger, of course, because he's the fucking captain. Bullet is not canon. In my fan fictions,
watch him show up like next chapter.
Yo, if Bullet shows up and he's just standing there like
Roger, son.
If he's just sitting there like on some like high school bully shit, leaning up against a rock.
I was sleeping.
Leaning up against a rock like, I don't trust that Blackbeard guy. Shanks, Buggy, watch out for him. Bitch, kill yourself. Kill yourself. If Bullet was so fucking strong, if Bullet is supposed to be canon, and if Bullet is in the world right now, why doesn't he take out Blackbeard? He is literally the biggest threat to him right now, if Bullet is canon. Eat me.
Canon, not canon.
Canon, not canon. In my head canon, in my fucking fanfics, I look at all the movies as canon because I fucking love them. Anything One Piece, I fucking love. With the exception of maybe one thing. I think, what the hell was it? Oh yeah, that Goat Island shit. That was assholes. No, fuck that. Oh, and the world's strongest bounty hunters. Watch Hockey come back.
What?
Yeah, see, Hockey ain't say shit. fuck Cedar and his entire guild.
Dude,
World's
soda fighters,
strongest.
man.
World's strong. It wasn't even
You
soda.
got what you wanted.
It wasn't
You
even
got
soda.
What you wanted.
No, I didn't.
It's your bounty hunters. This is what you dreamed of. So
Kill yourself, Hockey. Eat like 9 dicks. Rayleigh and Scopper are getting ready to fight Odin, and Scopper, he's an Axeman. We already knew that because, like I said, join the Discord, looking room no mics. We see like older images of Scopper. He's using an axe, but it's nice to see that in Oda's new art style, that's not this. We actually see Scopper dual wielding axes. I actually want to see him fight now. Like, I say that with every character who draws a weapon and never gets to fight Tashigi.
Well, I mean, in the second data book Oda ever made, he did say that he was considering bringing Scopper back at some point in time in the series. But
Is that what ignited all of those crazy Scopper theories?
Well, I mean, not a lot of people know about that data book,
stuff.
so I don't think so.
People
but-
always say anything.
Yeah,
I think
Oda
it was just
said
because
this.
they saw him there and people were like, my parallels.
Yeah.
So,
All right, now.
Also, just because copper, you know, they're just like, oh,
Yeah,
you know,
gold-
copper guy.
gold,
it's
silver,
not
and
bronze,
copper.
but apparently that counts.
Gold,
Well,
silver, and
bronze is a
copper.
mixture of copper.
You know,
and-
gold, silver, bronze. No, fuck that. It's copper now, bitch. Let's go.
I'm just
Yeah,
waiting.
when-
Anything to make Sanji look good.
I'm just waiting until we get steel. Wait, no, we got Bullet. Douglas Bullet gunmetal.
That's lead.
You know what the fuck I mean. Stop being so goddamn correct, Shadow Badger. All right, now here's the part of the chapter that I think matters the absolute most.
Damn.
Roger had not the fact that Roger did anything. He has a named attack, which means in the next Pirate Warriors game or Burning Blood 2, it's going to be a thing. Roger has to be playable. He has to be. Has to be.
Get these mediocre games out of my face.
Hockey, kill yourself.
Jump Force is the only
Why did you
game
say that was wrong?
only Bandai game that matters.
I was about to say Jump Force. Shut up, Shadow Badger. Roger has to be playable in whatever new One Piece game comes out
But you
post
just
Pirate
spam one
Warriors 4.
move.
I mean, okay, how many named attacks does Shanks or Mihawk have? None? And yet they gave them full movesets? Full moveset? Shanks does... The only thing we've seen Shanks do was pull a sword, and in Pirate Warriors 3 they gave him a gun. No.
That's fire.
It is fire. It's fucking amazing. I love playing as Shanks in Pirate Warriors and in Burning Blood. But he doesn't have any named attacks.
Yeah,
Roger...
we saw a named attack from Roger before we saw one from Whitebeard.
I mean, but we did get full attacks from Whitebeard.
I mean, well, no,
Not canon, though.
Whitebeard said heaven and earth. No,
That's
he
not
did-
canon.
No, it's in the manga.
No,
too.
it's in the
It says
manga.
It's not in the manga. Go back and check. It is not. That is from Pirate Warriors 2.
No, because I remember
Yeah.
reading in the manga.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look for it.
Unless someone can
Because-
find it. I
remember.
looked for it the other
'Cause, like-
day because someone said the same thing. I literally reread Marineford and could not find it.
like
Did
we've
you
seen
not- did
we've
you not
seen
remember
Roger.
the named attack. You killed my son, you fucking arsehole. Now take this.
Yeah, that's a pretty long attack, man.
We've seen Roger do full charge moves and like I guess you could say I mean not Roger Whitebeard go like do full charge moves and I guess you could say go all out, air quotes all out, because you know he was sick and whatever and old. But yeah, I guess you could call those full attacks, but they weren't named.
Well, they were like attacks and this didn't have names on them for
Yeah,
some reason.
I mean
I don't-
Fujitora didn't really do named attacks until he fought Sabo.
Yeah, but those attacks, like, I just can't be bothered to say it's a fucking tsunami. It explains itself, you know, really.
I mean, in reality, Whitebeard's Devil Fruit really wouldn't have much diversity in terms of like naming attacks.
Crack!
It'd be like Quake Fist and like Air Grab.
But like, another thing is, like, he was a mile away from all the Marines, so like he would just be like
I don't
shouting he'd be shouting his move, and I'd be like,
you just say
"What
like
do you say?"
Who's
What was
stronger,
that?
Silvers or
Sky
Shanks?
Splitter or whatever.
Rayleigh is stronger right now, but current story, I gotta give it to Shanks. Rayleigh is fuck. I named my channel after Silver's Rayleigh. I fucking love that dude.
Speaking of which, the Roger Pirates do not look impressive in this chapter. I think
Got a
Otis is
white
bullshitting,
beard.
but I am very disappointed in them.
I'm not.
I thought they would be way stronger.
I mean, is it the fact that they're not as strong, or is it? All right.
They
Do you think?
died Whitebeard's crew.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
yeah. And remember, this is
Whitebeard's
young
crew.
prime
Rayleigh in his
Whitebeard.
prime, Scopper in his prime versus Marco Youngling versus Vista Youngling
There's
versus
Yeah, but
Odin.
this is
Yeah,
Marco
but look, you also got to
That's
remember.
crazy.
I put Odin in a gray area. Like in this fight, I'm not factoring him in, because really all he's going after is Roger, and he keeps getting blown back.
And
I assume.
Whitebeard has way more crew members than Roger has.
And on top of it, you got to remember, Driss, they said that Whitebeard was the only person who ever matched Roger, and I'm just gonna assume that means the crews as well. But at the same time, Marineford is not a very accurate representation. Whitebeard was old and sick. What's the excuse for the rest of the crew? Why are they still not able to match the Pirate King's crew, which, in my opinion, should have been able to do something more in Marineford?
Because one's obsessed with fucking flowers.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to
He's
justify
literally
it
named after a
except for the
flower
fact that
thing.
the only
I
way
don't
that
know.
I can.
Whitebeard's crew could just be that much better than all the other Yonkos crews.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
assume.
Looking at that depends. I don't know. I think this chapter is basically half bullshit because obviously, if the fight had been serious, the island wouldn't be destroyed, and the only thing that got damaged on the entire island was that one tree that Roger cut down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Whitebeard has a quake fruit.
Oh yeah,
So
and he
they
literally
obviously weren't taking it seriously, but we're fighting.
Whitebeard
Like,
literally
There seems-
split
there
all
seems
of
to be some
Marineford.
rubble, but
I mean,
But I mean, from a power scaling perspective, none of it makes sense.
the only way that I can justify it is one, Marineford was placed early, like too early in the series, or like the power system wasn't as built up as it is now in Marineford, or like people put too much expectation in the Roger Pirates, and they're not as strong as they like imagined in their head, or they didn't give enough credit to the Whitebeard Pirates because of the showing at Marineford.
or Marineford was shitly built.
It wasn't shit. It wasn't poorly built. It's just that it was placed in a point in the series where everything that we have now makes Marineford look
No,
like
so it's
absolutely
because
nothing.
the architects and the builders did a rubbish job. That's all it was.
Is that Star Wars fucking meme thing?
What do you
Wait,
mean
hold on.
Star
Somebody
Wars
just
made
subscribed to my channel, but the notification didn't go off. What the fuck, man?
They
40
don't want
minutes
you to
ago.
know who
Wait,
it was.
did it go off? I apologize if it didn't. Real quick, let me just play this again. Bam. Okay. Nate
Anyway, this is just bad
Fuedo?
portrayals by Oda.
Nate
Thank you.
Fuedo, I apologize if I butchered your name. Thank you for subbing. Oh, and even though like he did this off stream, I still want to give like shout out to this. So bam. Thank you, Lothar, for donating $10. He said, "Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas to you, as well. Happy holidays. You really didn't have to do that. It was all you're fucking Lothar, fucking Lothar." But yeah, Roger versus the Whitebeard Pirates. I'm cool with them stalemating, especially if it wasn't a full on like I'm gonna kill you type shit. And looking
It's
at
a 4-day battle. Like, come on.
It was a
and
three-day
looking
battle.
and I don't think the crews
Whatever.
continued to fight that entire time. Roger and Whitebeard, the way that they're smiling at each other, they're taking the fight quote unquote seriously, but they're not trying to 100% kill each other. And I look at it like Big Mom and Kaido when they were fighting. They weren't trying to kill each other, but they were definitely showing like I'm serious. Like leave me alone. Why the fuck? Why is everybody texting me right now? Leave
Who
me
the fuck
alone.
brings a gun to this fight?
I've
I
said
can't win.
I've said this multiple times. I feel like gunmen in One Piece have been have not been given the credit they deserve.
Yeah, because they could just you could just blow it off.
Yeah, like we saw what people with like basic hockey users can do with a bow and arrow. Imagine what
Jay,
they,
are you in
imagine what they
Silver's
do.
Discord?
JD. JD Legend. Are you in my Discord? Hold on. Wait.
If you are, just join the general chat, and he'll move you into the stream chat.
Yeah. Nate Dog, thank you for joining Discord. Asher Gold and Roanoa Zorut 22. Goddamn, mad people join. Thank you. Oh my god.
Mad people, man.
Yeah, mad people, man.
Is it
I've been saying,
Christmas
all right,
Eve?
look, I know I have been horrible at keeping promises, especially when I make them on streams.
He's in the general chat now.
Oh, he is. Dritz King.
G.
Oh yeah, JD, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh my god, another black person.
The first one.
I
You
feel
don't know I'm not black.
Shadow
Yeah,
Badger.
Silver guy.
Shadow Badger. We've had this conversation. You are not black. Nah, but yeah.
How I wish to dream.
Got the diverse Discord. You love to see it, bro.
Hey, you absolutely love to see it. Oh no, we've had Brago on here. He's black. Kind of.
Had me.
He said,
Hockey,
"Hi."
you are not black. You,
I am mixed. I am everything.
Hockey, you have openly said that you will not say the word nigga. Not hard R. I'm not saying that. Not hard R.
Does it count if I put blackface on?
I mean,
Okay.
you might get canceled, but
Yeah, right.
You-
All
It's
right.
a Dutch tradition.
All right, Whitebeard and Roger fucking clash. Why is this so hype? Is it because the shockwave from their hockey made it so that they couldn't even clash before shit started getting
it's so-
wild? Or
It's so fucking
There's like two
cliche.
Beyblades meeting each other in the middle of a Beyblade.
that is a beautiful comparison. And I
I
agree with
don't
it
even get the
100%.
fucking point. Why just not make them clash? Actually,
Because the pure force of their swings and the intensity of their hockey just makes it so their blades can't even connect. I imagine that if their blades did touch, it'd be like it'd be like a fucking like celestial implosion. It'd be like the black hole that killed Fortnite for like 3 days.
Although this clash between Roger and Whitebeard, I guess it brings up the topic that as you get older, your mastery of hockey goes down as well.
Yeah.
that's
Because this would be a direct retcon of Whitebeard's inability to do this in Marineford.
I don't
Or
think.
maybe
we can
the
I don't
Right.
think it's his I don't think it's his mastery. I think
characters' techniques.
Yeah, I don't think it's his
then you could
mastery.
argue that about Akainu. Like you didn't really get to see all the admirals really spamming hockey attacks, big hockey waves. Yet you're probably going to see that.
Yeah, I don't think
It
it's
is
so
weird.
much that I don't think it's so much the mastery. I think it's more along the lines of hold on, JD, you got a YouTube channel, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bam, Vanguard, welcome. And just because all YouTubers have to get this, you're courtesan as well. That's another word for whore. Your Vanguard ain't no whore. All right, bet. Yeah, but I don't think that it's so much the mastery goes down. I think it's just because you know how using hockey takes a toll on your body. You get exhausted. The more your body degrades, it's just how much your body can take. Hey, Virgo, what's going on?
I don't know. I
Silver's
just think
never
you're more
reached
so
chat,
inconsistent.
So this chat
I mean,
talks
like,
about
like
all
that's the
kinds
thing.
of wild stuff. LOL.
I mean, it's a fictional story. For one, the characters are going to be superhuman. You know, they're not going to be totally realistic. I think, like, to some degree, obviously, they're going to lose their ability to perform. But I think when push comes to shove, when they're in a moment of enraged emotion, you know, you're going to have them dishing out, you know, their full capabilities in glimmers of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like we saw Whitebeard about to use. I'm assuming he was about to use Conquerors, like when they were about to execute Ace early, but his asthma, syphilis cancer kicked in, and he had a heart attack.
I just want to say that Whitebeard's Bacento with hardening looks absolutely awesome.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
wish we got to see more of that, man. That looks so sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm hoping we get a One Piece Kai at some point, like 10 years. No, like 20 years from now. My grandkids. No, not my grandkids. 20 years from now, I'm gonna be what? 50.
You still have kids,
No, 40.
like regular
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, I'm gonna have kids.
older
My
daughter.
kids
You
sit
know,
down
it's-
watching.
I thought you said you weren't going to have kids, Silvers.
I said I'm not having kids right now. And we're not talking about my personal life. Hockey.
No, we are going to. All right.
All right. Yeah. Whitebeard's Bacento, it does
All
look,
my
it does
children
look
got
great.
killed by the government.
This man. Y'all are depressing. All right.
Thank
Whitebeard,
you.
Odin's running back in, losing his shit. God damn. These dudes are fucking immense. crews clash, blah blah. We know what happens. They start partying, trading like treasures and drinks and shit. And Shanks and Buggy actually looking kind of fire.
Buggy's probably stronger here than he is currently.
I wouldn't say
That's what I'm
that.
saying. The portrayal with Buggy and Shanks has been a little bit wild to the point where I'm disappointed he's not really as strong as he should be.
All right, look. This headcanon, head ass theory that I have is that Buggy is weak by himself, but teaming up with Shanks, not Shanks is carrying the load, but teaming up with Shanks as like a gag on his character, he's actually strong as shit. Fighting side by side with Shanks, he's fucking monstrous. I mean, he was on Roger's crew from the same time that Shanks was in.
Yeah, there was also fodder on the crew too. So
Yeah, but looking at Buggy, he takes shit serious. He does. You have to
be
imagine.
fair, he also has not done a damn thing. So
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the East Blue is like pretty weak compared to everything else. But Buggy did make it through the Grand Line. He really did. And in the East Blue, he is an actual threat. Like, he's scary as fuck.
Buggy just went through the Grand Line as like a normal merchant ship.
I mean, he had a pirate flag. Well, no, he didn't go through the Grand Line. He got captured while looking for treasure in the Grand Line.
Yeah, he was just
and then he got fast-tracked all the way towards the end of the Grand Line, broke out of prison, and then his crew came and found him.
yeah.
Ah, shit. Buggy, you fucked me up. You made me.
Buggy's gonna die by the end of the series.
Nah, but knowing Buggy's luck, he's definitely gonna be one of the one
Buggy,
of the next
Buggy might
rulers of
actually
the
be
series.
Pirate King for real at the end of the series. The
Right,
way his shit's
like-
going.
The way his luck,
man.
the way his luck is, most likely he's going to end up one of the new rulers, like one of the new like pirate lords or whatever on the sea.
Also, a quick question. Someone kind of brought this up in chat. I just don't remember. With Shanks and Buggy look really, really young, and we learned that Roger only has one more year left to live. Wasn't Buggy like in his teens whenever we got the flashback in Orangetown where he ate the fruit on Roger's ship?
So there's like 2 years before Buggy's
Yeah,
execution. There's
Yeah,
2 years
but-
Add
before.
up?
yeah, it.
Because I think Shanks looked older too in those flashbacks.
Yeah, they did, but that
And that
was
was
in,
on
but that was
Roger's
in the
ship, and
anime.
this is
That
like a
was in
year.
the anime, and we don't know whether or not that was the Oro Jackson or not.
And anyway, there are 2
Well,
years
Rayleigh was
before.
on the
There's
ship.
2 years before Roger's execution, so they could just have a massive growth.
Yeah, growth spurs are possible. Too,
And on
so.
top of it, Oda is not the best when it comes to.
I'll just chalk
Like-
it up to that being difference in art.
Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to hold the conversation down for a second. Somebody's knocking at my door.
My stream, yes, excellent.
Hey, Dritz, drag it
My
down for me.
stream.
I'm trying to chill, honestly, man. Whitebeard's goat, obviously. No one can compare. That's my guy.
So we're gonna see Mihawk in this flashback.
I hope not.
Imagine if like Mihawk comes in one shot to everyone on Roger's crew.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of interesting to see Mihawk low key because
He'd just be a
Mihawk,
little kid.
according to the information we've
He's
received,
like 5 years older than Shanks.
he
Yeah, but he's
is
still
4 years. Mihawk is 43. Shanks is 39. He's 4 years older than Shanks. And at this point in time, Mihawk is already famous in the world. So he's already made a name for himself at this point in time. So it would be cool to see him, but I don't want to be associated with his flashback. So there's that.
One Piece is shit now, isn't it?
No, it's pretty good still.
If we did see him though, that would be kind of cool. But I kind of don't want it to be the same time because Blackbeard was basically just one panel and then done. I want to see more than one panel with Mihawk. All I get is one panel.
I mean,
You
it's the Odin flashback. It's not going to be primarily about the other guys. Like, this is Odin's story.
I definitely think there's gonna be when it comes to the next arc for sure. Since we've dealt with 3 of the uncles, after this arc, we're probably gonna deal with Shanks. It's probably got a lot of focus on Shanks. If there's a lot of focus on Shanks, there's probably got to be a lot of focus on Mihawk. So I think
Nice.
Mihawk is coming up afterwards. In my opinion.
Shanks is gonna get off screen
Yeah.
like that, dude.
No,
would be
I
the
don't.
ultimate
I
tragedy.
don't believe so.
That would
That'd be
be.
hilarious. I'm a Blackbeard stan, so I'm cool with that. To be real with you.
You'd be cool with Blackbeard off screening him and not on screening him.
Yeah,
That
because I
could be
can
funny
just.
because
Do you know how much mayhem I'm gonna cause in every Discord I'm in? Like,
No, but
like,
I mean, oh my god, if it was off
it
screen,
would be bad for it'd be bad for the series. Don't get me wrong. It'd
I,
be terrible for
I
the
couldn't
series,
wait
but-
for the Red
I
Force
think
podcast
Luffy. I don't
reaction
know. I think Luffy's gonna meet Shanks. I think there is gonna be a resolution there. I don't know.
as
I
a
just don't
Force
want Shanks to
ghost.
get off screen.
He should.
We
Like,
need to
Shanks-
see Shanks fight like seriously on screen once, at least once before he dies, dude.
Like, here's
Well,
the thing. You can
Go
have
ahead.
the Shanks death and everything, whatever, right? But I do think that regardless, Luffy is gonna have some form of resolution with Shanks.
I mean, I
Same
agree
thing
with
with Usopp and his dad.
Well, my
Right.
point is that if you're gonna have Roger versus Whitebeard off screen, you should have no expectations for any other fight not involving the Straw Hats being.
God,
on
we
screen.
haven't had a fight.
I
in
generally think
ages.
you should have zero expectations, just none. It's ridiculous.
Mm.
If there's one fight that you could put on screen, Roger versus Whitebeard in their prime could be something you could easily put on screen, but he didn't. So what makes you think we're gonna get anything revolving Shanks on screen?
I mean, we didn't get the
'Cause
two
I'm white?
admirals.
because the Red Force podcast will write an angry letter to Shueisha.
I mean, he skipped the fleet admiral position basically, like Ake Inu becoming the fleet admiral. He skipped.
You know what I
that.
mean? Like,
You know?
do you know how beautiful of a chapter that would have been? Like, I wouldn't stop talking about it for like maybe two to 3 years. I would never stop talking about that chapter.
We just need to see more fully fleshed out top tier fights.
Exactly, and it's not that hard. I don't know why Oda's skipping it, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Well, the problem is he already like.
I mean, I wanna argue for the sake of I need to see Shanks in a full fight that if Roger and Whitebeard were shown in a full fight, that it would show things that Oda's not ready to admit that he doesn't have lined up yet, or that he wants to show like in the current quote unquote storyline, so that
it's
maybe
like-
it will be resolved after Wano. He can start showing that shit.
I think it's because he kind of passed the point of no return, where it's like he's already put us in the midst of all the fighting. That it's like, if he wanted to have set up the top cast of characters, he should have had a third-party clash earlier. You know,
I don't know. I
between
just
these
think
guys.
that, like, for me personally, I think that Oda needs to bite the bullet and stop doing like the dick teasing with like top tier things and actually just show them.
Yeah, I think
Because
he's
we're
got a lot of
already so
retraction.
deep into the series. There's only so much you can do with like we're gonna wait before like
yeah.
just do it, dude. You're already like nearing the end of your series. Just show us the goods.
Well,
Please
that's
God.
the issue. That's
Before
what
it's
I was
too
trying
late.
to. That's what I was trying to point to was like, because Luffy's already fighting Kaido now.
Right.
And it's like he's already in the midst of it. I think in his mind he's like, well, at this point, I mean, I'm already gonna have Luffy fight Kaido, so he's just gonna have that be the reveal.
And I think also it's like if the point is with all these interviews and these reveals, Wano's going to be the greatest, all this other bullshit that he's just putting out there. If you want to draw fans in to read One Piece or catch up with One Piece at the time, the best thing to do is to draw good fights. At the end of the day, a majority of these fan bases are meatheads. They want to see cool stuff. They want to see action. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So why not just give them Whitebeard versus Roger,
it's
a
like One
chapter of
Punch
them?
Man, you know what I mean? We wanted
Exactly.
we want to see the hype, you know?
Just
We
give
have
them
to.
some
It's
hype.
like the thing is like I've said this before. Like people probably don't know, but whenever for this chapter with the clash between Roger and Whitebeard, I was disappointed. Because like compared to all of the other Yonko quote unquote level clashes we've gotten, nothing in the series has even come close to Shanks versus Whitebeard. It has not even been close.
I see where
Because
you're
the
going with
story
that.
setup and the exposition before that set up that perfectly. So all of this la-di-da dancing around the plot and like everything being skipped and then just a generic clash, for me it doesn't cut it. Oh my god, just show us like a full choreographed fight with these two beasts, bro. Come on. We've been waiting 23 years.
I can see where you're going with that. I can kind of agree that there's a little bit of an epicness to like splitting the sky, but I do think that there was a bit of like how a little bit of sophisticated way that he did it, where it was like they're so powerful that just the force of their attacks are like pushing each other away from even making contact. You know?
There's only one solution, and that is to wait 2 years for the anime to flesh out the.
Oh, please! After what the anime did with Kaido versus Luffy, I don't want to hear it. I have no faith.
Fuck the bat. And for what they did with Batman, they gave for some reason a smile zone can give you telekinesis to control arrows and gives you hockey.
Yeah,
that
Hiroshima got the quake fruit.
I know. I'm like, what are they doing in the end?
That's my boy.
I have no respect for the
Literally,
anime. What's-
Batman.
well,
So a post Katakuri fight Luffy, Batman's like, "Oh, I'm gonna overpower your hockey, and I'm gonna call you pathetic." Why is this character dunking on Luffy? Like,
let me not say there's no respect, but it's just like to me now the anime is just completely different, and that's what it is.
Okay.
What
Do you think there will ever be a
what do you
point in
think
time
will-
in the series where Luffy isn't the completely hopeless underdog?
Okay, I'm back. I apologize about
I
that
don't know.
Christmas stuff.
Like I said, I think that's kind of be the consistent case. Even when Luffy should be like respected, even after he finishes Kaido, they'll probably still treat him
Like when Luffy
incompetent.
becomes Yonko level, is he still going to be treated like, oh, it's just Luffy?
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I know.
I
they're
mean,
probably-
I'm
If
gonna
you-
kill myself if that's the case.
If
it's
you look
gonna
at
suck.
Fishman Island, Luffy definitely wasn't the underdog. I think in Fishman Island against Holy Jones, and then also Luffy's fight with Rob Lucci, he had reduced himself from the underdog and more of just the challenger than the underdog, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there are
I
examples
don't think
of it, but then he kind of goes back on it, doesn't he? You know?
I don't think it's so much the underdog. It's just that the people he fights will always look at Luffy as you're beneath me. With the exception of maybe Blackbeard when they finally fight.
It would just be cool to
Holy
have a villain
Jones,
that's just
that's
like, oh shit, it's Luffy. Let's go time, go time, go time. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of wish we did get that.
I mean, that's
Maybe
like
after this arc will happen.
hopefully maybe. But yeah, I apologize about that. Had more Christmas stuff, and I had to go grab me a baked potato with some popcorn chicken.
He doesn't care about us.
I don't. It's
Same.
it's holiday. It's the holiday season. Oh shit! 10 minutes until Christmas, which for some of y'all, Christmas is probably already over. Ha! But
you'd
yeah.
have to be you'd have to be in Japan for that shit to be over.
Right?
Morning.
So,
Yeah,
But
well,
for me,
there's some backwards countries like Australia. You know, there's
Right.
why am I in?
yeah,
this
they got
chain?
like on the beach during Christmas. You know.
that's not me, bro.
All right, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Roger's telling Whitebeard about the road poneglyphs and shit. I'm gonna die in a year and all this. Let me take Odin with me. Talking about he only has like a year left to live, and then he bows
Why the fuck does Viz change all their R's to L's?
because they follow
Zolo,
the
that's
whole
why.
Zolo thing.
They
When-
basically have to buckle down because they fucked up.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, a place called Lodestar.
You know how bad Levery looks like? Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's disgusting.
Levelly.
Levelly.
I'm not calling it Levelly, and I'm still calling it Raftel and not Laftel. I don't give a fuck if that is the actual, like if
And
it's spelled out
Lodestar.
Laugh.
It's Roadstar.
Why didn't they call it God's Valley?
I don't know. Maybe that's like 2. It's 2 hours like too much right next to each other. We can't do that.
But
Whitebeard
on this
gets
map,
angry.
On this map, it seems that the New World just stops. That it doesn't even finish at the red 9.
Because
I
they're
think that's
doing
just for the
because they
sake
have
of
it as a like
panel.
a perfect square on a square piece of paper. It's not like a super
But
accurate map.
It goes on, but there's no red 9.
Because the red line is drawn in the middle that spans out. If you were to fold the paper over.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, those Whitebeard attacks were just from games.
Oh, word?
See?
Yeah, they are all just from games.
Just speaking facts, who would have thought?
I know, right? Like that's rare.
It is.
But yeah, Odin joins Roger's crew. Whitebeard agrees to it. And typical Oda fashion, he does the gag of, "We're not gonna accept you for who you are, just because you're with
2
us."
panels later, hey, it's
He runs into town, comes back with food.
Man,
and
I
they're
can
all
really
chilling.
feel how integrated he is into the crew. Yoda.
Dritz the drag down everybody.
There's Bullet. He's right behind this text.
I still don't see him.
There
It's
he
the
is,
buff
right,
guy, don't you know?
Oh
right
shit, that's the
behind-
back of his head.
right behind the text.
The party scene looked directly in front of Roger with the black hair and the shish kebab holding up the mug. That's young Bullet.
Young Bullet, please, no, don't do it.
Bullet is
Remember
not.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
canon,
see
man.
Crocodile versus Bullet in this flashback.
Fucking love
I don't know.
this
I think those sketch marks in the background are kind of might be Bullet. You know, it's the random buzz.
And looking at we go up to Skypiea and looking at Roger's crew, his shit's a lot more diverse than I actually thought. I mean, we saw that he had a excuse me. We saw that he had a fishman. He has
got a
normal
giant.
people.
He found a fishman uglier than Jinbei, dude.
Where
He's got a giant. I mean, that's at the end of the chapter, but there's a giant.
yeah, and there's a giant right here in front of the Golden Belfry. Now, here's my question. From Skypiea, we know that Roger made friends with the Shandorians or whatever. He knows about the giant golden bell that they've been looking for. He found it. Why the fuck didn't he tell them?
He's a dick.
He found the poneglyph, and damn near everybody assumed, Roger picked up Odin on his second go around of the Grand Line. We already know that. And Odin is the one who etched that in. Everybody who told me and swore up and down, Roger carved that into the golden bell himself. He could understand the language because he had the voice of all things. The voice of all things only lets you hear what the fuck it means. He can just instantly understand it without knowing the language. Doesn't mean that he can read or write it. Not the language. That's like one of those click languages. You can understand it, but you can't write it out.
But even this, he can't really fully understand it.
Yeah, he doesn't understand the writing or whatever. He just knows what it says. Well, the way it's making it seem is like the shit's talking to him.
Yeah, basically.
God damn,
Bicycle night.
Is that a British accent?
I thought it was Australian.
British accent, right? Yeah.
Cheers.
Jesus Christ.
Cheers, mate.
All right, but chapter ends. Roger getting Odin to etch his message in Skypiea. And
speaking of messages, do you think there's a reason why Roger never went to Alabasta?
That we know of.
Interesting.
Well, from what we've from what we've heard from the royalty, because Cobra was alive during that time, is that no one had ever been down there before. Like that was an undiscovered poneglyph.
Yeah, the poneglyph, but that was just telling you where the ancient weapon was.
Well, that told you where Pluton was, right?
Yeah,
they found one of them, right?
Yeah, but we don't know that. We don't know if Roger was actively searching for the ancient weapons. He probably had no reason to go for that.
He's also got the compasses.
So Nico Robin knows where Pluton is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it told her where Pluton is. Just like
she knows, but she's holding that information on.
Just like this poneglyph that's in Skypiea told her that Poseidon was in Fishman Island.
I mean, Frankie can build it anyways.
It's interesting because it seems as though Robin is about to be literally the most dangerous woman on the planet because she knows who
Maybe
Poseidon
she'll finally get a bounty.
Yeah.
like an actual legit bounty because if she knows
like one
where
that's up to present day standards.
I would hope to think so, concerning the information she has, knowing
She
where
should,
Pluton
dude.
and Poseidon is.
She's got like a sickeningly low bounty.
Yeah,
It is.
and then
Like she's got like bounty below fodder.
But the only argument is that the world government want to keep her existent on a lowdown.
Is Robin
think-
still one? Is Robin one of the Straw Hats whose bounty is still below 100 million?
Yeah.
No.
I
Right?
actually have no idea what her current
No,
bounty is.
because- Because everybody got a 50.
Nico, Robin.
Yeah, everybody got a
One
50
Piece
increase.
bounty.
so quick question: how many
130.
Yeah,
how many ancient weapons are there?
3.
4.
Three.
3.
Okay, so do you think Wano would be the key to finding the third ancient weapon?
Oh, they're long fucking
Maybe.
cigars.
Maybe.
Because if that
Whatever that poneglyph, I think so. I think Uranus, or like a clue to what Uranus is on the poneglyph that's like underneath Orochi's shit that Brook found.
Uranus is on the moon. I think that's just for certain.
So, but that would be interesting, right? Because imagine, because they keep mentioning that Wano would be over Marineford. So imagine if we actually look at an ancient weapon for the first time in Wano, and that would be the thing that would put it over Marineford.
We
Yeah,
saw
but that would just-
Shirahoshi. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
But that shit, but
the whole
Shirahoshi's a
point, the whole
person.
point of an ancient weapon is that it rivals Young. If Kaido had an ancient weapon right below him, then he would be the fucking ruler of the One Piece world.
But if you keep mentioning, like, if you keep realizing, like, they keep talking about how important Wano is. Like, Wano is like this. Wano is like this. Why would Kaido be the one person to occupy Wano and want to stay here for almost 20 fucking years? Do you know?
Good sake.
Well, I think there's going to be something about Uranus. Whether or not it's in Wano, I don't know. But we have too many poneglyphs to quote unquote decipher that it has to be an inevitability because the plot has to go somewhere after
Aren't
this.
there
We
only
have-
like
We got
12?
we
we're
have
gonna
the
have
two-
3.
We have the two normal color poneglyphs that could be that could be either real poneglyphs or just informational poneglyphs.
But guys, you have to remember that the poneglyphs have split up into like just useless historical.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The real poneglyphs that tell you like the true history. There are the informational poneglyphs that just has random information on it, and then there are the 4 road poneglyphs.
And there's also like Joy Boy with his love message.
That falls under the category of informational poneglyph.
Yeah.
Hold on. Poneglyph One Piece.
So how likely is Joy Boy going to be part of the Kozuki?
A part of the Kozuki, I don't think.
don't
Probably
think so.
not. I think Joy Boy predates the Kozuki.
I
Yeah,
think
'cause
there's those are just affiliates
5,
of the
10,
Ancient Kingdom.
15, 20, 25,
I don't think Joy
30.
Boy's from them.
Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, there are 30 poneglyphs. 4 of them are real. 4 of them are road poneglyphs, and 2 and 3, 6, 9, and 9 of them are real poneglyphs.
Right.
3 types of poneglyphs with road poneglyph and poneglyph making up of the Rio poneglyph site circle. Okay, yeah. So Big Mom had 1 road and either an
She had
informational
1
or
road and
Rio.
then 1 regular, and then Jinbei gave her 1.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even seen Robin translate it yet, even though she's been with Brooke for most
Yeah,
of it.
she's been with the Straw Hats for over 5 days. I guess it just never came up in conversation because Oda wants it to happen all at once.
And
because
then
plot.
and then we have Kaido who has a road
He has a
and
road poneglyph,
and a
then
normal
Orochi
one
has
that-
a regular.
Yeah.
Well, that's a road.
There's one in Orochi's castle, one at
and you have to
Onigashima.
you have to assume that the road poneglyph is in Onigashima. Like
Yeah,
for all
I
we
would
know,
assume so.
that's just built into Kaido's throne.
Imagine if it was just like in a random place, like in
I'm
Ringo.
assuming that like it's like Kaido has like a dragon's lair or some shit like that, and it's like in there.
Oh, by the
Just a
way, guys,
mounted
Merry,
treasure.
for all those on the East Coast.
Oh
Merry
shit,
Christmas.
yeah.
So,
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You'll
Feliz
find how it's
Navidad. Feliz Año Nuevo. All of that good shit.
Yes,
Hope
sir.
Santa brings you a bunch of dildos.
Okay, so you just had to ruin it. You couldn't
Yeah,
have
See, no,
Yeah,
I
dude.
knew it. Silvers was gonna bring up dicks. I said it before.
I wasn't the
stream that
first
he was
person
gonna
to
be
bring up. I
first to
wasn't the
bring it
first.
up,
I
right?
wasn't the first one to bring up dicks. Shadow Badger was.
I'm very
Yeah.
upset. I'm very
Did you know in Holland, have you heard of Savata Pete?
What the hell is a Savata Pete?
Basically, if you're bad, then you get kidnapped and shot into a coal mine. And so on
Krampus?
Christmas Day, Dutch people put blackface on to try to reenact coal mining.
That's racist.
It is. It's funny
That's
though.
racist.
So.
All right, but yeah, ancient weapon being in Wano, like actually being used, I'd be down for it. I never actually gave it much thought. Like
If it
ever.
was an ancient weapon in Wano, then this would be the final war.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, because it's a world-ending weapon.
It's
Has to
not.
be the
It's
final
not.
war.
It is a world ending. It's an apocalyptic weapon, yeah. But if it's literally contained to Onogashima and part of Wano, I don't see the point in not using it. I mean, we saw Shirahoshi call together her Sea Kings, and from what we saw from the Sea Kings, those things are kind of shit.
Yeah, but that's Shirahoshi. She's fucking useless.
Yeah, but you gotta think though, the Sea Kings in fucking Fisherman Island, them niggas were massive.
Oh yeah,
Those niggas were gigantic.
They clipped the
Nobody's
entire-
fucking with them.
they had clipped the entire island.
Like one swing, and they're knocking out maybe 2 islands if they wanted to.
Well, they also talked about it's every single Sea King in the entire
Yeah,
world
literally
she
every
controls.
Yeah.
So she could sink any island she wants.
Oh yeah, every single Sea King, that's a major problem. That's
All
a
right,
big problem.
head ass theory section. I'm going back on this. Dragon doesn't have a devil fruit. He has the power of the ancient weapon Uranus.
Oh.
That's cat.
Hey,
I think that's
hey,
We've been over this before. so-
yeah, we
have
had
to
yeah. Me and Driz have been
make
over this
weapon.
before. Like that's why I said head ass theory. I'm just looking at it in the combined power of the two. A massive battleship, a fucking commander of the Sea Kings, and then the power to control storms and the weather. That's, to me, that sounds like the fucking triple threat. That sounds
If
like
Dragon had that, he should have got off his fat ass and done something irreverent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
But he did. But he
I
didn't.
wouldn't ruin the world government.
If
If I
he
had
had
He
it-
knows
But
he's
he
not
didn't.
strong enough.
There's a
If
lot
he
of
had
things
an
that
ancient weapon.
there's a lot of things that should have happened, but they didn't.
It's because Akainu would have fisted him to death, man.
Bro. No.
It wouldn't be a massive thing if the world gonna be like, oh shit, one of the ancient weapons are active. This is like the
What if they don't
weapon
know?
of mass destruction. This is like if like America misplaced a nuclear missile. They're like big shit.
I mean, that's why one.
Well, the world
that's why
government probably knows what all the ancient weapons are. They knew what Pluton was.
they had.
That they knew that
They knew
the
it was
plans.
on water. They knew the plans were on Water 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had some inclination of what all of them were. I mean, they have to, right?
Well, no one knew about Shirahoshi being.
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
think
they
they.
didn't
I don't
know
think they know
for
exactly
sure.
where Pluton is because they wanted the blueprints from.
Well, they don't,
Frankie,
they don't
so-
know where it is, but I think they have an inclination of like what they are.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
of course.
absolutely.
I mean,
They know what they are, but they don't know where it is.
Yeah, basically.
You want to know something I just thought about? And
Oh,
this is a
God,
little
yes.
random. Yeah, it's a little random. So you know how the Whitebeard pirates and the Roger pirates have apprentices, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So do you think the new Straw Hat that might
Yep.
join
Momonosuke. Yep.
would be Momonosuke or Tama? Do you think that could ever happen? And
Yes.
Luffy
I
actually
think it
has
would be
his
Okay.
own
Momo.
apprentice?
Okay,
This is
hockey,
like one of
hockey,
the most
hell no,
disgusting
hockey,
things.
hell no. You do not get
Yeah.
to, you do not get to do this
think-
because you shat on me for the Momonosuke idea.
No,
Hell
I
no.
didn't.
Well,
No, I
here's the
didn't.
thing. Well, here's the thing.
I said the
don't
kids
even-
are the best thing about Wano, and I said that I would be happy with
It's
any of the
beyond now,
kids.
Jay.
I've
That's
always
what I'm saying.
liked them.
I think Tama would actually join the Straw Hats before Momonosuke.
You're thinking about King.
None of them would join the
All right,
Straw
look,
Hats.
look,
It makes
wait,
no
wait,
sense
wait.
at all.
I really think
Momonosuke joining,
Why
I could
Tama
see.
join?
I could see Momonosuke joining because everything that he could learn from the Straw Hats, he's been with them for the longest. Tama, excuse me, Tama, she could join because of the whole Ace promised to take her out, and Ace is
being
dead.
a Konoichi, you know what I mean? Have the ninja
But,
Wano.
but yeah, but look, she wants to learn how to be a Kunoichi, and by all intents and purposes, the only way that she can get those exact skills is by being in Wano. Momonosuke,
But they're useless. These children are useless. They'll probably-
Momonosuke
No,
learning.
Momonosuke's the only one that isn't useless because
He has a
he'll be
job.
able to find poneglyphs.
and he has an
Momonosuke,
able for it too.
Momonosuke
Yeah, but
learning.
we've already got someone who can read fucking poneglyphs.
That's the
He
point.
can
That's the
find-
point of.
pretty
That's the
broken.
point of being an apprentice. He can find the poneglyphs, and Robin can read them.
He's got a better
whole
voice of all things than Luffy
Oh,
does. He can
thank
his
find-
you.
character
I'm so
arc-
glad you brought that up, Dres.
his character arc is, learning the trait of his family, becoming strong enough to actually become the shogun of Wano. Who better to learn swordsmanship from than the future world's strongest swordsman?
Well,
He's
well,
learning
this is
to
not the-
he's
he's-
learning the
he's
trait
doing
of
the
his
same
family
thing as his
literally
father.
from he's learning the trait of his family literally from the last
He
known
doesn't
person who
have
can
to
read
know
it.
how to write the poneglyphs. He has Robin and him
No,
combined.
if he
are
if he
Odin.
joins the Straw Hats, he's doing the exact thing that Oda did, and Odin got executed.
No, Odin.
So-
He's not doing the exact thing that Odin did
not
because
gonna
when Odin
He
left,
is.
Odin was instantly a member of the crew. A member of the crew. He was a fighter. If Momonosuke joins, he is going through He is basically taking the path that Shanks did. He's learning to be strong. He's learning the world. He traveled 20 years into the future. Shit ain't the same. I don't think that he'd be able to rule
He didn't
Wano
even
the
know
way
the
he
world
is.
beforehand.
And also, there's the
so
option
it's
that
not
he could be an
Yeah,
ancient
and that's
weapon.
that's my point. He didn't know the world before. He doesn't know the world now. He doesn't know the hardships that his country had to go through in order to help rebuild them to their former glory. Fuck. He doesn't even know Wano's former glory. He was born out on the sea. In my opinion, the only person who is qualified to lead Wano from the Kozuki clan at all is Hiyori. I think she'd be a perfect ruler. She knows exactly what the country
Women
went through.
can't lead.
Yes, the
Yeah, that too.
prostitute. That's always the best one.
It was already confirmed that she didn't sleep with any of these dudes. She only tricked them out of their money. Heh.
She definitely sat with someone.
Where was that confirmed?
I think it was fan translation, but I'm running with it.
Anyway,
And even still, growing up in a fucking horrible situation like that, you got to do what you got to do to survive.
I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying I don't remember.
Oh no,
ever hearing that
I'm talking about.
No,
I'm
they
talking
show
about Shadow Badger.
what they
Hiyori
show
will
for the
die.
chapter is they show that she just was scamming all the guys. Now
Yeah,
we
she
don't
was like
know
a
if
hostess. We don't know
she
if
was
she actually
sleeping with
fucked
any of them. I
anyone.
mean, if anything, she was protected by the Yakuza boss. So,
And on top of it, you think Robin didn't do something strange for a piece of change when she was younger? You really think
There's
Nami?
no
Oh,
reason
come
to believe
on,
she
bro.
did.
You really think
I
Nami
don't, I
went?
don't
She had
confirm,
a
I don't
devil
confirm
fruit.
things.
You really
that
okay?
haven't
Okay, you
been
think
yes.
shown
When we
or-
say
you think
allegedly,
you really think
Leaf-
you really think Nami stealing from pirates didn't get caught a
There's
few
no
times?
evidence.
No, screw
Okay,
that.
so
I
we
hate
know
that.
we
I
have-
hate
Wait, hold on,
those
wait. There's no
Back to
no
the
evidence, Dritz.
disgusting head.
Heart of Gold. She got caught by Mad Treasure.
Silver
She
Show
has been
Caught
caught.
by Mad Treasure.
She got caught by Mad Treasure. Her and
the
Karina.
non-canon special.
And
It shows that she can get caught.
okay, and
Silver's
Okay,
doing
there's nothing to say that she got the R
Hey,
word. Yeah, sure. It's non-canon. It's
I
non-canon.
don't
There's
get
no
what your fucking
evidence.
point is.
No, I'm talking to Shadow Badger. The point is, we don't fucking know, so shut the fuck up. Leave me alone.
God damn, bro. All right.
Yeah,
That
what's
energy
up?
aggressive, dog.
I don't know. I'm fine
know
with any
why.
of the kids joining. I mean,
Yeah, right. I'm
Just
cool with
because
I mean,
the
this
age
kid.
of consent in Japan is 12 doesn't mean
How do you know what the age of consent in Japan is?
looked it up.
and who
Why?
says Blackbeard? Who says like the 10th member on Blackbeard's crew is even strong? Maybe the kid could beat it. I don't know.
Swear.
I don't know. I think Momonosuke has the highest chance of joining. You were talking about Tama earlier. I don't know. I feel like with
No, I don't
Tama,
think Thomas joining.
like maybe
The
she could
fruit's
just be on
broken.
the ship just to be on the ship. But like the inclination I was kind of getting is that her promise to Ace is that she would join when she was bewitching Konoichi. I feel like it's gonna be like one of those Laboon situations where like at the end of Wano she wants to come, and Luffy's like gonna do the same thing. Like
I'm
make
sure
her a
in
different
I'm
promise.
sure in the One Piece epilogue, like 10 years later, she'll become.
Yeah, basically, I think it's one of those
Sure.
things where it's like Laboon, where it's like one day, basically. That's basically
not
renewing
right
the
now.
promise for the people that are dead, kind of like how he did with Laboon.
Imagine if we come
Actually-
back to Laboon and the Crocus and him are both dead.
That would be hilarious.
That's fucking awful. Hell, for all we know, by the time they leave, when they leave, and Momonosuke leaves too, Momonosuke is the one who makes a promise. Hell, she might not even want to go out to sea no more. Her
Yeah, but
country's
another
being
thing is
possible.
that all these fighters have pledged loyalty to Momonosuke. Didn't even Hiyori's alive.
But
So
you
imagine
also,
if, like-
but remember, when in the prison when they were bound to Momonosuke had the expression of "what the fuck" on his face.
That's because he's an 8-year-old.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to lead. And
Okay,
hell,
it's not
and
that
hell,
awesome.
he also came to the realization these people aren't loyal to you. They're loyal to to his father and the Kozuki name. He literally has nothing nothing
Well,
behind him.
Momonosuke has to prove himself by
From the same
dying.
standpoint, though, like with the idea for Hiyori being the ruler, they literally do not give a flying fuck about her.
Yeah. They really don't.
No
Hell,
one
they're
asked
letting
anything,
her.
Not a single person from any of the groups aside from Momo gave a shit about her.
And
I
Yeah,
don't know
remember-
why.
even the retainers, like that's one of Odin's children, and
They didn't give a shit. I don't
You're-
understand.
you're really
I'm
letting.
sure
you're with
Kanjuro is a
Momonosuke.
great diplomat.
You're with Momonosuke, like protecting him with your life, quote unquote, because they were telling him just run while they went to die. But as soon as you find out that Hiyori's alive, nobody's gonna even go to check on her, like at all. Seriously?
It's like,
Just have
oh, I'm
Kinemon be
not
the
gonna-
Shogun.
Fuck Kinemon.
What? I mean, he's a respected person. I mean, he's
Is
one of
he?
the 9
Is he, though?
scabbards. Yes.
Yeah, people in Wano respect Kinemon. They know his
Yes,
name.
just like the Kappa.
Or hell, it might not even be a shogun by
Let's
that
keep
time.
Orochi there.
It might not
Maybe
even be
we'll
a
have
shogun.
that
Most likely, it'd probably just be a council.
It could be
of people
Hyogoro, even. Like,
Yeah, it'll probably be a council of people until Momonosuke comes back if he joins the Straw Hats
It'll probably be
to
Alpaca
take
Man.
the throne. All right,
there's a lot of
we're
people
gonna
there. I
stop
mean,
with the
hell,
memes.
Shuten Maru's respected. I mean, he's an ass, but like, it could be easily one of those things that's like, oh, yeah, he was a douche, but he's the perfect man for the job, like
What
kind of
about
thing, you know.
Shinobu? Shinobu.
She's a
Whatever.
piece of shit.
Who?
Why are we even talking about Shinobu? Why is she even in the debate?
She should be
Anarchy,
executed.
Anarchy
Thank
said
you.
that Kinemon will be what Orochi was supposed to be. What do you mean? Anarchy? What do you mean by that? Like an asshole
good
or
character.
a good person? Like a good ruler? Like I'm super
I don't know.
confused
As much
by
as I like, at the same point in time, I feel like kind of like one of the themes of Wano is restoring, like the Kozuki as the Shogun of Wano. So, I know like Kinemon being the leader is kind of like an idea a lot of people have, but my feeling has to be like one of the kids essentially,
I think it's
regardless
gonna
of
be Hiyori.
age.
Yeah, I think it might
Yeah.
be Hiyori. I think Momonosuke is leaving. Shiryu said Shinobu over Keen, in my opinion. No.
That's a bad opinion.
Yeah, that's cat. Virgo.
What's he thinking? Probably something toxic.
Word, right? Virgo always got some. Virgo always got some outlandish stuff to say. Hey, to all 38 people in here, thank you for coming by the stream. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Jesus Christ. I would say this is a new stream high, but Brago, Dritz, and Virgo put me on a stream level that I will never be able to break until I get to like 50 million subs.
I'll get you there. Silvers.
All you got to do
I'll-
is clout chase. You know?
Yeah.
I'll bring in all the badger population.
I can't do cloud chasing. I'm not. I can't suck dick. I'm sorry.
You gotta suck dick to clout chase,
Clickbait,
bro.
piss
You
some
just clout-
people
you
off.
just chase the clout.
You know, start some
you know
Twitter
what?
beef.
All right, Dritz, manufactured beef. Let's go.
All right,
Exactly. There you go. Yo, just talk shit to Swag Kage, bro. You got it.
Oh hell,
Nami
yes.
likes it.
hell no! I said I want manufactured beef. I don't want a bunch of 9-year-olds coming at me.
Go to the Seth the
Yeah, that might actually
programmer.
be a good idea for the Silvers because I'm like the enemy of like everyone. So if you start a beef with me, people probably think you're a good guy.
Alright, new beef. Nami likes up the arse. Go.
It's probably
All right,
true.
you gotta beef with me now for real.
One
I don't know. That's
stream. Young Bill said title of stream Wano is mid. Nah, I
not
feel
being
like that's not
fact.
controversial enough. Well, I feel like all right, it is. That's controversial, but I feel like some people are probably agree with me and they're taking
Wano
it way too serious.
sucks. Badger penis.
I don't know. Just say something like, "Why is Odin so weak?" You know. Like,
I mean, I really don't even start. I don't really have controversy because it's not so much as I don't have any problem with people. It's just I have my opinion. Like I said, Happy Holidays. So it's Ed Hogg, yo, Happy Holidays, man, or Merry Christmas.
well, yeah, you got to tell people that their opinions are shit. You know?
I've had my opinions before. During the stream that Brago came through on, I expressed my distaste for. I
Silvers,
expressed my
you shit on
distaste for
people's
how,
opinion when we're not streaming.
Oh yeah, because y'all are fucking stupid.
Just because we thought that Die Hard isn't a Christmas film.
No, y'all said Die Hard is a Christmas film, and
It is Christmas film.
I've recently
like
and
to
I've
make fun of
recently
the
come to
shows that people hold nearest and dearest. Like
I've recently
we-
come to the conclusion that it is neither a cop film nor a Christmas film. It is a
And
Christmas
that we
cop
thought
film.
that VAT was better than added on tax.
That's between y'all niggas. All right, so I'm gonna head out. Much love. All right, Nate Dogg, take it easy, man. See you
I
on the
love you,
next
Nate.
stream. Take it easy, man. Thank you for coming through.
Have a great time, buddy.
Nah, but
Yo,
yeah, when
Jay,
What's up?
let's just interrupt real quick. So
Yeah, go
Brago put out a time for his top 30 stream, by the way,
all right,
and it conflicts directly with your favorite stream.
Fuck, damn it! I knew
It
was
is
gonna happen.
Friday at like 8:30.
No. I actually meant Saturday, 28th. I looked at the calendar. I meant Saturday. Friday won't work for me.
Okay, good. So Braga's top 30 is Friday like night at like 8:30 p.m. Eastern time,
But
I'll be there.
Friday,
something like
Friday.
that.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide into the DMs real quick. Excuse me.
whose DMs are these?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right, bro.
it's a guy called Kayleen.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm going back to the One Piece wiki. Nah, but yeah. And the stream that Brago came through on, I expressed my distaste for certain YouTubers, or One Piece theorists. Name one. In particular, it was Anime Fan Talk.
That is so generic of an opinion.
Yeah,
Come on.
No, it was.
My
It
boy
wasn't
Frank.
about his theories because I mean, you got to be one creative motherfucker to come up with some of the shit that he had. And Brago said that he's a good dude, and I said yeah. Granted, what is Anime Fan Talk's actual name? Whatever.
Frank.
Frank himself
My boy.
is most likely a great dude. Like he's probably cool as shit. I don't know. I've never spoken to the guy. But the way he handled some of the criticisms on his channel, I
Excellent.
can't get behind. I can't respect it. I'm sorry. I get why he deleted some comments because some people were just saying, "Yo, this is fucking stupid. Delete your channel. You're a fucking retard." That's uncalled for.
What is this about? The anime? The latest anime episode?
No, Anime Fan Talk.
Ah.
And the history that I had with dealing with him in the past. But yeah, that's really all it was. I just don't like how he handled some of the criticism that he got. I asked the question regarding the timeline and like the legitimacy of certain characters' canonicity or canonidity, however the fuck you want to say it. Like
Neither are a word.
yeah, it's not so. Thank you, Dritz. The dictionary, fucking drag.
Hey, if you use it enough, it becomes one. You know.
Yeah,
So
right.
fuck it.
But yeah, I asked because I think it was a theory regarding the girl from Robin's time on Tequila Wolf. She's not canon, but that whole story is in canon filler. She was on Tequila Wolf, but we don't know the entirety of what happened and who she met, except for like Bunny Joe. And Anime Fan Talk posed the theory that this little girl, who has been on Tequila Wolf her entire life, had been to Sky Pia, or one of the Sky Islands, and he made a whole theory around it. I'm like, but the girl said this, and she hasn't left this place, and she even says to Robin, like, I wonder if these places exist. And I think she even had a picture of one of the islands that was like made of cake or whatever, or made of candy. And at the time, Whole Cake Island wasn't introduced, but I think he did make make the theory after it was introduced. I don't fucking care, but yeah. And I was asking questions about the theory, and I went back a few days later to check if he actually answered it, and I couldn't find the theory. And I'm like, damn, it's probably lost amongst the fucking avalanche of other like comments here. And then I checked the One Piece Reddit, and people were talking about One Piece YouTubers on there, and somebody brought up Anime Fan Talk and his crazy theories, and among that, people were saying, "Oh, fuck him. He's an asshole. Like, he deletes comments that he doesn't like just to make his channel seem more agreeable to him." And I'm like, "Oh, word? Really? That's crazy." And the Fujitora zombie time traveling implosion theory came out, and I messaged and like I posted it on Twitter. Like, I tweeted this shit asking like, "Yo, this makes no sense." Like, saying this makes no sense. How is Fujitora a time traveling zombie? Black holes aren't created from planets exploding. It's from stars imploding. Shit like that. And then he blocked me on Twitter, and I've been blocked by Anime Fan Talk ever since. So that's my whole story with Anime Fan Talk. I don't agree with how he handled some of the criticism that he got. As a matter of fact, whatever happened to Anime Fan Talk? Is he still around?
Oh, he's still around.
He's on Twitter.
Yeah, he's still on Twitter.
Anime.
He doesn't make videos anymore. He's done making videos.
I remember a while ago he made oh yeah, his channel doesn't have his videos up here anymore. But he
took down all his videos a while ago.
He unprivates sometimes and comes back, and I remember he had other channels where he was like live reacting to old anime and playing like some obscure ass game.
He likes to play fighter games.
Oh no, the game that he was playing, it was like some weird shit that I've never heard of. Tyler Hawk said Anime Fan Talk blocked me and I never interacted with him once. LOL. Oh damn.
Yeah, sounds like it too.
I've got to go off now.
Oh damn. You out, Shadow Badger?
Have a Merry Christmas.
Hey, same to you, man. Well, you had your Merry Christmas, so.
It's only 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's only 5 a.m. Oh, okay, shit. So you ain't even get to open gifts yet. All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good
Yeah,
one.
you too.
All right. We are almost at the 2 hour mark. You still live, LOL? Yes, Christian. I'm still live. I was actually literally about to like wind down. All right. My goal was to try and hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year, but I made that decision like December and like December 1st. That shit ain't happening. But did make it to 600, so that's a milestone right there. Yeah, okay. Y'all can calm down now.
Yay.
I don't make.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Now I'm fucking garbage when it comes to keeping promises. Like every time I say I'm gonna do something, even though I have the like definitive plans to make it, I don't fucking follow through with it, even if I'm not doing anything. So, but this I'm going to stick to. When I get to 1,000 subs, I've decided not to do the giveaway thing because Dritz, you and Brago like made some good points. Like you want to do the giveaway to somebody who supports the channel and not like just some like literally somebody who subscribed today because you said you were doing a giveaway and shit.
Exactly.
I might do a giveaway at some point. Who the fuck knows? But it might just be like amongst the Discord or whatever.
Yeah, do it there. I just don't think you should do it on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, like randomly selected.
Yeah, just not worth it. Also,
is
I mean,
weird.
it's like I don't know.
But yeah, when I get to 1,000 subs, I will let I guess Twitter, Discord and YouTube select the first like actual video that I fucking release. Whether it be a versus battle, whether it be the One Piece fan like what if fan fiction scenarios that I came up with. Hell, I'd finished the Ace one at one point, but deleted it because I didn't like how my fucking voice was coming off. So, like, it sounded mad robotic. Like, if Ace had survived, he would have. Nah, that shit was boring. Visuals were okay though. I'm proud of that. But yeah, all right. Like the stream. Comment when it goes live. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to JD Legend, Dritz the Drag Down, and Shadow Badger if you haven't already. Wait, if you ever do a YouTube giveaway, then make it random. Don't. Yeah, that's the thing, Tyler. If it's just a random giveaway, then that random person might be somebody who literally just subscribed like 5 minutes ago and shit like that, and it's weird. I'm gonna figure something out eventually. But yeah, like the stream, comment when it goes live. Subscribe to JD Legend, Dritz, and Shadow Badger, and I'll see y'all next time. Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I'm not sure. Is this the last chapter of the year?
Yeah.
It is? All right, bet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's the 25th. In a week, it's going to be... No, shut up, Silver. All right, see ya.
And the stream.